Start recording and start streaming. Great. It's going to be five.
Can you blur my face in these?
3, 2, 1.
not Dragon's
And welcome, everybody. Another episode of Dungeons and Dragons 6th edition. I'm here with the crew of the Nostromo. This is episode 141. All right.
You guys get me.
What happened last time on Family Matters?
It's a rare condition. Previously on the Nostromo, our heroes decided their next course of action would be to intercede in the civil war tearing apart Rokugan, where the dreaded Blue Dragon Stormsaw and his new Dracolich allies, both fearsome foes who nobody has any idea about where they might have come from, have plunged the nation into chaos following the death of its emperor. Following the guidance of a compass provided by Strom Skybreaker, the Nostromo set sail from New Hope towards the direction of the Great Forest far to the south. While the ship was en route, the commanding officers had some pressing business to attend to. Edwin Smoot departed New Hope to the Felorian capital of R'yr to heed the call of its new queen, while Captain Zorkzan provided teleportation for his crew to resolve some personal matters. Strom gave his sister Jonah the Black Sword Knight's Edge, now safely unattuned from his person, so that she may return to Metia and use his power to unseat their villainous mother Withless, and put an end to her schemes for war with Ysseria. Meanwhile, in Ysseria, Zorkzan commissioned an upgrade for his armor, with his former crew member Rutherford Benson Smythe III assisting the local blacksmith, and Decadic visited the Smoot estate and invited the Lady Evelyn to attend his father's funeral in support of his mother.
We took your mom. Not you.
And on the day of the memorial service, the crew teleported to Monarch Valley to take part in the procession paying respects to the late Red Razor and the surviving Thornbrooks. Among the many guests attending, the heroes bafflingly encountered Norhagen Toast, now the lord of a castle in Rokugan and the paramour of an intimidating dragon.
Has a ship.
Yes. The reunion with their master sailor was bittersweet, as he still seemed to not remember his twin brother Bernard at all.
I'm an admiral.
Decadic joined his family as his compatriots attempted to sort out this conundrum, and after the public procession was at last over, he took part in a private ceremony with his brothers, sisters, and mother to lay his father to rest. Or so it would seem. Stay tuned to find out what magical mischief is afoot on tonight's game of Dungeons & Dragons 6th edition. Corey, who's our sponsor?
Thank you, Johnny. The sponsor for this week is RM Dinosaurs. That's right. Let's go back to a time when people were people and did not exist, because dinosaurs ruled the earth. Dinosaurs were here first, dumb humans, consisting of feathers, teeth, claws, anger, and sheer terror. Dinosaurs are cool. Scientists, however, still debate how such powerful creatures had the administrative capabilities to rule the earth. But I digress. Now, over to the man who puts Tri in Triceratops, your host, our GM, Tony.
All right, so we pick up exactly where we left off. Rentisius Thornbrook has been resurrected, and the knowledge that his legendary boot of teleportation that he got from the Banshee Queen in the Lonely Mountain, which contained an aspect of the power of the Codex Multiverse, is gone and was stolen by whatever killed him. Given that information, let's set this. Where do we want to pick up the scene? Do you want to keep the scene there, or do we want to pick up the scene in another part?
Fine with keeping the scene there, so you see
After
how
that,
that
yeah.
unfolds.
Yeah, we have to. We'll finish that, but then we got to go get you.
Okay.
He's been hanging on the ship the whole time.
Shows up with the queen, sitting from Ferellis.
Yeah.
Like what?
She's sitting on my lap. Yeah.
I told her we would go help her kill Barovia once we go take care of this other thing.
Before you can kill Barovia,
Oh,
you must
yeah.
kill Bravaxis.
So, since I'm an admiral, I ordered myself to follow the captain's orders.
So,
I said it was
Him and his
okay.
shitty ocean fleet.
your mother at this point is probably, I would say, your brother and sister are probably sitting down at this point. Your mother and father are probably sitting off to the side under a tree, and they're just talking to each other softly. Your characters are slightly removed in your own little circle, right? Just with each other currently. And that's what we'll pick up that scene. Your brother and sister are off to the side. Your sister's talking to your brother. Your mom and dad are a little bit off to the side, a ways away, talking softly to each other by a tree near the edge of the graveyard. I'd say maybe 20 yards away. And then you guys are here. We'll pick up from there. So, see, you guys are here.
Or there? Not like out with the rest of the guests still and everything?
Nope, not yet. You guys never went back to the guests. You guys, oh, no.
We
you
never.
guys-
We were with the guests the whole time. They were
Yeah,
out
the
to a
family,
party.
You were with him.
This
and then-
funeral was a private
Yes,
affair.
yes. I'm sorry.
We did the visitation.
Tony's
not the
brain all of a
funeral.
sudden, yes, he was alone. So you're with your brother and sister. Your mom and dad are a little bit off to the side, just talking. So, what do you do?
Well, I suppose I should explain myself, first of all. So, I'm sure you both have many questions about all of this. First off, Hedlin, you said you saw this thing that attacked our father. It was a Dracolich.
Giant flying dragon made of bone and sinew with a floating orbs around its head and a crystal in its chest. If that's not a Dracolich, I don't know what it is. It looked terrifying. It came in and the world turned dark. It had this black book in its right hand. Small comparison to, of course, its hand. And Father it looked at Father and Father died. I know a spell that could do that, but there's no way that spell could have killed Father. He was too hardy for that spell. And he has too many wards.
Well, if that is the book that I think it is, it would be enough codex of power which could easily accomplish the impossible. I know this beast that attacked our father, one of the many monsters I've crossed paths with. And I suppose I'll have to deal with him at some point. But in any case, I was able to bring him back. Braskel is dead. Curse in our bloodline is ended. I have an idea for what to do with this situation. Is no reason to let the world know that the Red Razor is alive again. Everyone from far and wide came to his funeral after all, and the way I see it, the best course is to bury that casket as if it was occupied. And I doubt anyone would really recognize Father, whole as he is, without his missing limbs or scars.
I don't even recognize him. He looks younger than us. He doesn't have a scar on his body. He has, obviously, all of his limbs. I'm just glad Father's alive. I'm glad you and Eric made it back. I thought I was alone again. I thought you and Elric went off and never came back. Then all those monsters attacked the fortress, and I fled. And then Father died, and it was just me and Mother. And I didn't know what to do.
Yes, I was gone for quite longer than I'd intended to be.
Your sister will pipe up in your defense, and she'll say, it's not Decadic's fault. He did what Father couldn't. It's not his fault. She'll put her hand on your shoulder and she'll say, Decadic, thank you for bringing Father back. and then she kicks you in the balls. And she kind of puts her foot on you, and she's like, "You could bring him back to life? Didn't tell me? I was right here, you fuck!"
It seemed to me be better not to make a public spectacle of this. And as much as I've had my own differences with him in the past, I'm glad that he's back. And personally, I'd rather he not have to constantly go across the world at the whim of whatever monarch to put himself in danger. Strong and powerful as he is, he still, as you saw yourself, brother, he's still mortal.
Your brother will pipe up and he'll say, "I've died before. I don't think any of us need to die anymore. I don't think any of us need to be in these wars anymore, but that's just my opinion. He's given too much. I agree with you. Your sister Elric will contend. I don't know. I mean, as much as I would love Father to be back, he does a lot. He's prevented a lot of death too. I don't know. It's not my decision, but I mean, things are bad right now. Things are really bad. I mean, could we make up for Dad?
I mean, you and I helped bring down the Moonlit King. Brother, as rusty as you may be, we both know how strong you are. That's not to say Father has to be forced into retirement, per se, just that if he had to intervene somewhere, he could do so without the celebrity and auspices of a red razor.
Your brother will pipe up. I think if any of us could tell him not to, I think it'd be Mother. We would have to convince her to tell her. I think if she put her foot down, he'd listen. Especially now that he's dead, right? He doesn't have to retire in shame.
Yes, I'll see to if I can't get Mother on our side on that matter. And,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. No, it's your role. Go ahead.
and I owe you an apology, Hedlin. You did ask me to not bring our sister with me, and she did fall in the fight, temporarily, but it was rather heart-wrenching, but I knew better than to presume I could stop her from taking part in this battle.
Hedlund will probably wince a little bit and he'll say, "It's fine. You're forgiven. I should have expected you were going to lie to me. I mean, we are our father's sons."
No, I didn't. I told Elric that you didn't want her to go. I made the choice entirely hers.
He's going to look at Elric. He's like, "Then fuck both of you guys." And he just, almost in a comical way. So he kind of wipes a little bit more ash off his arm a little bit and just kind of... Oops.
Yeah, about that. Can I intuit anything, or...
Roll, this is going to be an Arcana check. It's a pretty high one just because you aren't of the class. I'm going to say 20. That feels like a high number, but I don't know if that's a high number for you guys anymore.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9, so that'd be 21 for me.
Okay. So yeah. You recognize... so the Shadowlands and demonic entities, the abyss itself is like I'm going to say the word radiation, even though your character wouldn't think of it as radiation because that doesn't exist to you.
Like a
but
miasma.
a miasma, right? Your brother, his soul was pulled from into the abyss, as well as through the Shadowlands. So you think that he is probably corrupted by that magic, and it probably permeates him. You know of other creatures that have similar situations, and they have more in tune with shadow-like magic. But you think it's much like a creature from the Fae can naturally draw on glamours, right? And tricks of the light and pulling of emotions. He's probably been corrupted. He's not a demon, but if his kids didn't become tieflings, you wouldn't be surprised. So he's probably has some residue, probably some traits that other people from the Shadowlands or the Abyss would have.
More just traits, not so much like
Yeah,
a corruption that's gonna overtake him necessarily, or
you don't think at this point, but it's definitely a thing. So, still an elf, just something else too is there.
yes.
Your sister and brother will both say to you, well, no, it'd be your sister who says, I will get father and mother away from the crowd, back into the estate. You and Headland will entertain the guests. You're good at that.
Indeed.
By the way, your fiance's here, and she walks off.
Yep, I deserve that after everything. Shall we bury this empty box and join the others, brother?
Headland has a shovel. He throws it to you.
That's what.
Yep, that's fair, Yep.
I'll get a new one.
He's probably going to watch you for like 20 or 30 minutes and do that, and then he's just going to use move Earth. Just
Yep, fair enough.
you did your half, I did my half. It's only fair.
Yep.
Okay. So, what do we do now? What scene do we transition to? Back to the group.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys have anything you want to?
Yeah, let's meet back with the crowd. For simplicity's sake, do we say that somehow you called in a favor and one of the local many multi-20th level characters, one of them teleported Smoot here?
Yeah, like I could see, like we kept mentioning. Oh yeah, damn it! If Smoot was here, we kept saying it enough that someone probably got like, fine, I'll just bring him here. You guys could just ask.
Yeah, like one Magister turns around like, if you'll shut up about it.
Hey!
Let's be honest, his mom probably brought the wizard to teleport.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Mama Smoot. She needs a Smoot.
Oh, yeah, we also met one of your brothers, the drunk one, when we visited this area.
Oh, Teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Or he's
Family.
watching the house.
Family disowned me for a while. Not salty about that at all.
You get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they disowned you before him.
Whoa. Whoa. Truth.
Never had that happen to me, so I wouldn't know.
You don't remember your parents.
I do know that. Well,
You don't remember your family at all.
Well, because
They may have
the
disowned
parents. Because I never had a brother, so I couldn't forget not having something I'd never had. But no, just the memory of my parents. I remember having them. I just had, as you know, part of the application fee. What?
What?
Part of the application fee to be a member of the Spring Court is to give up something. So I chose to give up my parents.
The memory of being disowned.
So we've chosen.
If I was disowned, then I have no memory of it.
He's chosen to give up his family twice now.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I
Keep in mind that does mean he will choose to give us up at some point.
Yes, yes. So, but as an only child, it was a tough decision, but
Now that he
necessary
has his
one.
own ships,
Yeah.
what does he need us for?
I think we should kill.
I think we.
I have to order. No! No! That is the ultimate, but you can't do that to me! No!
We
My
should-
ultimate plan.
We should just
We
use
go up, push the captain.
He's done that for so long.
Become the captain.
We're gonna do it to him because he's gonna just give us up at some point.
Shove
Yeah,
him
but Bernard's
over.
been so much more useful than Toast.
That's
Why would
true.
you go with it?
I order myself to wait. No, I have to wait. Can I order you? No, you can't. Damn it. You're not part of my navy. I'll make you part of my navy if you
No.
don't watch out.
Unlike Strom, I have a
You
little bit
honorable
of,
samurai, kill him.
Unlike Strom, I have some dignity, and I'm not working for you. Anyway.
Oh.
Fair enough.
At Katie's dad's funeral, you said that. No, and I still don't know why you people, chaps, keep insisting that this man who looks remarkably like me, and then, yeah, of course, he's like, exactly.
He's not really your. Here's the secret, Toast. He's not really your brother.
I thought so.
He's your clone.
What's
He's
a clone?
you.
No, he's not.
He is you.
No,
How
no.
do you know?
Because,
Look,
do
when
you
we.
like ships? No. Please. See? Can't be my
Alright, so
son.
the process wasn't perfect. But when we thought we lost you, we thought we had to replace you.
That was
So
quick.
we made you new you. To be honest, we were working on replacing you years ago. I know we haven't known you for years,
And
but
I'll look at Strom and go, did you tell him? Betrayed. That's the plan. And you and me become together. Yeah, so, well, we don't need him. You can go away. And I say to Bernard, or whatever his name happens to be, I feel like that's too long. I need something shorter.
yeah.
Like a nickname. I'll think of one. Bernard. Nardo. No.
Bernard.
No.
Doug.
Bunny. No,
Nice.
Bunny? Maybe we'll call him Bunny. Maybe.
Funny.
Bunny Toast.
Bernard is welcome to stay on my ship.
That's your funeral, Captain. Our Takiti's father's funeral, but it's your. Never mind. Well, he can't have my cabin. That one's mine. Belongs to me.
It says toast on the door.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm changing it.
Toast is a wizard?
Bernard is,
Mhm.
yeah. But I'm a warlock, so.
So he's a better spellcaster.
I do have a wizard's tower at my keep.
Should I switch over to Bernard really quick for you?
He can roll if I
You do? You have a wizard's tower,
Yeah.
and you would let me stay there and research, and my son could stay as well.
Sure. You'll have to share the tower with Katie.
I'm off in the distance.
I was gonna say I'm looking where I think he would be. I'm sure that's no problem. I don't want to intrude, but I don't know where else to stay right now, and anywhere else outside the Feylands would be nice.
Sure.
Then maybe I could figure out why my brother doesn't recognize me. So
He
thank you.
probably made another deal with
Is that
Faye.
really such a bad thing?
No,
I mean-
no, it's not. The more you're right.
He forgot about you for 100 years. I guess what's the difference?
It's a good point. We'll find a way so you remember me, brother. Okay. Nutter. So yeah,
We know which one's
Bernard
the
will
which
agree
one.
to stay with you if you don't mind taking
That's
on
fine.
whatever his
Okay.
son's name is.
You're gonna let a CI into your tower?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I want the CI on the boat.
I just want everything on the boat.
Yes.
Let's
I want the boat on the boat.
I will have a zoo.
On my lands, I have
We bought a zoo.
how many flying monkeys?
It's too many.
I know. It's someday,
invasive
some
The
country-
entirety of the species.
Yes,
Yes.
the entirety of the
So,
species.
They are a race.
All of them. Plus, I have a white dragon ambassador,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
a treant in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yes. A butler who can't die.
Yes.
That poor guy.
Do you have that suicidal bunny?
No, that's a Belfry.
That stays on the boat. Never get off the boat.
You'll live
That's all
if you
I
get
have.
off.
I thought I had something else weird.
Oh, did you have a pet monkey too, like a familiar?
Oh yeah.
No, you have a sloth.
Yes.
Yes,
Sloth, that's right.
Giant sloth.
You have a giant sloth mount or something.
And you have a gargoyle that.
Yeah, gargoyles at the keep.
Well, you got the tree in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the sloth is just gonna stay at the castle.
Some holy country is going to declare a crusade on your keep at some point.
For what?
Valentine's, obviously.
Yeah.
Or an unholy country. I'm happy to lead it.
To go to war for the delicious phantom.
He's got the weirdest Pokemon lineup I've ever
Next
seen.
time we're there, I'm sneaking one.
You can jump back in the sea.
God,
whenever you want to
10-year-old
use that.
children show up to capture them. This is a starter Pokemon, sir. I need it to begin my journey. So, I call you Mr. Lord Smoots.
Whatever.
I think whatever's appropriate. I'll look
Just-
up the
yeah.
procedure.
Whatever.
You do that.
Whatever Smoot needs for the smootness. Your smoothie, sir.
Yeah. I will call upon your services from time to time.
Oh, I would be happy to acquiesce. As long as it's away from the Fey Court and any of that stuff.
And don't blow up shit.
I probably won't. I'm a gravity wizard, sir. I don't blow up things.
Wizards blow shit up. That's what they do.
I'll try not to. Ha! Sucks to be you, Smoot. Now you've got a wizard who does wizard things.
Oh, trick shoulder. It'll do that once in a while.
Your dragon wife doesn't care. She's like, yeah, whatever.
As long as you're not taking me. So yeah, she's fine with that.
I forgot about that.
She's. Oh wait, hold on. I got. What letter are we
It
on?
was nice of her to return my property.
Don't tell her that. She gave me permission to order myself to follow your orders. She is my maelstrom of
Don't worry, I'll
magnificence.
fight with her. I'll fight with her eventually.
She's
I'll
your
die.
boss.
She's my wife. And
Yes.
my nautilus of neediness.
Please don't.
My
get me
opal
started.
of obsession.
So this is the second character he's had that's like subservient to his wife.
What's the first one?
Was he? I don't think he was subservient to her.
Yeah.
They were just
What?
both into pain.
Oh, you're talking about Krasnak? Oh, they never officially got married.
Well, living in sin. Okay.
That's not good.
They were supposed to.
Living with sin.
No, I think they were supposed to, yeah.
That is technically marriage under
Of sin,
I
by
was gonna
sin,
say.
for sin.
According to Zalkazan law, you spent more than 3 weeks together, therefore, you are considered married under common law.
Marriage is pain. Zogmuthon is down.
You both spilled the blood of the other. You're married.
Yes.
So,
And all that other stuff that even Zon Kuthan doesn't want to know about.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing? You guys are all there. There are a lot of people. It is a traditional kind of elven burial where everyone has kind of already said their piece to, like the memory of him. But there's a lot of people there eating right now. At this point, you want to be able to tell the difference from a party or a social event from this funeral. Outside of, there was the initial saying goodbye to the family.
Yeah.
Does not everybody know that he's alive?
None of us.
No.
They had a private family thing that he did it.
Yeah.
All the other guests, everyone was not family, wasn't
Yeah,
there.
we did the visitation. They all left for the funeral. Now we're having the reception without the family.
So, is it true that when elves die, they plant them into a tree and they become a living tree? And they whoever's here,
Or toast.
whoever's here.
Oh.
You
Is
choose.
it? Because it's.
I'm gonna say Bernard
It
is
becomes a
probably
living
excited
tree
that
and they
he's
build
gonna
their new
live
houses and
Make it
generations around them. I think that's how it works.
Dude, you missed that. They talked to each other for like a good 2 minutes.
Oh God.
Apparently, it was the best one-man show we've had in a while. Anyway,
It was pretty good.
I want to say Bernard gets excited and is like, he's gonna go off to pack
Okay.
what little stuff he has.
Well, you guys are having this conversation. Probably we'll say somebody approaches you. Roll me a d20 to see who it is.
Got it.
Oh,
19.
I was gonna let Johnny do it.
He's not here.
As you pick up a die.
That's how considerate I was going to hand it to him.
Not a good enough buff check.
Damn it! What'd you get?
19.
Oh.
Probably an old, I would say an older looking elf, right? Elves just don't look old, really, right? But you could tell it's probably a sturdier, longer lived elf, right? Has much more, they have these, this elf has thicker eyebrows, which you don't see amongst elves a lot, and the eyebrows are waxed at the ends to actually kind of
Ooh.
extend out a little bit. And he has a mustache, a golden mustache that has itself turned around. And facial hair with elves is very difficult for them to have. So
So he's a half elf.
he will walk forward and he will say,
Grow that mustache for
"Ah.
900 years. And it's just now
the
coming.
captain of the Nostromo. Am I correct?"
Yes, you are. I'm pleased you recognize me.
Yeah, not many people who run around with flying ships, slaying ancient evils, and making a name for themselves lately.
It's only slave.
The flying ship wasn't here. I don't know this.
Anyway, I'm Count Navius of House Goldsmith.
Ooh, oh. Isn't that your in-laws?
Future.
Yes.
Tatiana has been an asset to our crew.
Yes, I have heard that my daughter has been playing pirate, playing profiteer. Is that that's the term we're using? Profiteer, mercenary.
Adventurers. We seek out new horizons.
Adventurers. Yes, that is the term. Adventurers.
Differently equipped opportunities.
All of them take my gold for different reasons.
Speaking of which, your daughter was quite expensive to rescue from that prison.
Yes, I did hear. Sad that her bounty didn't reach her. I believe we can keep that matter just between us. I'm sure we can come to some kind of arrangement. And have you seen Tatiana? I heard that she might be at this party.
She did not come with us. She's back with our ship.
I've heard from Little Birdie that sings in my ear. You possess the ability to teleport around the globe. Correct.
Not too often, but yes.
Ah, yes. Well, if you would be willing to bring my daughter back to me, I would be very, very grateful. And I'm sure, Captain, there's something that money can buy.
Insight check? This guy seems sketch to me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight.
You saying that because all elves are like that? Wow.
26.
This elf is definitely not like that.
26. This guy has probably, what kind of vibe does he give off? His vibe he gives off is, Jeffrey Bezos.
Oh, God.
Right? He's probably not a high-level character, but he's rich enough to hire an army of high-level characters, right? He himself is not dangerous, but he knows that what he has is dangerous.
Okay.
And he's probably someone that just throws money at problems until they go away. And he would probably, if you didn't have something you want, would probably make deals that would probably impoverish entire communities and not worry about it. So he's probably immoral.
Sounds pretty decent. I'll remind you again, Tatiana cost a great amount to get out. I hardly think it's reasonable to consider future offers when other things are
200,000.
still
Keep going.
You don't embarrass you by just throwing a number out there. You can stop it. What about
Excuse me.
Her bounty wasn't quite that high, but I appreciate that you.
I wouldn't mind having a nice, positive business relationship with you. It's always good to have a man on call that of your stature and skill. Think about the number.
I've thought about the number. I'm concerned with what comes after.
He grabs a pearl and he says, I'm her father. You don't have to be concerned what comes after. I know what's best for my daughter, as you would know what is best for your own daughter. I am concerned for her safety, though you are an apt captain. She is not as powerful as you are. Take this pearl. If you agree to my offer, just let me know. Tell the pearl. It will reach one of my secretaries, and they will tell one of their secretaries, who will eventually get to me. You'll be a rich man. I'm sure for the money that I will throw at you, you can buy 100 Tatianas.
Oh.
I'll take your pearl, but I've had enough family myself to know better than to think that a father necessarily knows what's best for his family.
Well, the father part was trying to play at emotions. I can make you very rich, and I'm sure you've done a lot worse for less.
Most of our bad stuff has been for free on accident.
Anyway, enjoy the pleasantries. I have, on, of course, my good old friend's behalf, donated quite a sum to this party. And you can be ensured the meat, the wine, and all the excesses are the best. I do recommend that barrel right there. It's called Le Chant Verrier. It's summoned in from another dimension. From a place where humans craft wine. I know, weird. And it's very well done.
While I have you here, I've been wondering, why did you choose the other daughter to marry our dear crewmate, the Koenig?
Seemed appropriate. Of course, I and Ventisius, the former general, Lord Smena, had a discussion on which of my cattle was best. And we made some decisions, and he went for the premium stock.
What is this feeling you never had from disgust?
Greasy.
Disgust is the feeling I'm most used to.
I have 16 children. I have many daughters. And I'm sure an alliance with the Thornbrooks as well. My daughter is old enough. She's ready to have children. It's her time. Tatiana will have her time as well, but I'm sure her oats must be settled first. But I must ensure that she returns to me. Now, I do have one small concern, but I'm sure we will discuss her purity later. I'll be back.
Looking at you.
I'm side-eyeing Smoot.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Smoot's the only sensible one here. He's just specifically avoided going around with any clear members.
He twirls his mustache, he turns around, and he says, "Oh, my lord, it's good to meet you." As he walks off, you see the briefest rumbling, something about emeralds.
It was is this pearl just like a sending stone, effectively, but a fancy version?
Effectively, it's a fancy. It's like a sending stone, except it's more expensive. It's pearl.
So it's like Uber and Uber Black.
That's racist.
Well, Uber Black's the more expensive one.
Sounds racist.
Yeah, it's not any more effective. It's just more expensive.
That's right. Everyone, cancel this man on Twitter.
Like, I got a cell phone made of diamond. Doesn't get better reception. It's just expensive.
Your guys' sync. I'll roll randomly later for other things. Actually, if everyone wants to now, just so we get that out of the way, I want everyone to roll me a D12, a D10, a D6,
Oh god. Oh god.
and a D4.
So
12, 10, 6, 4.
Yes, roll all the dice.
12,
So, give me a second.
10,
12, 10,
6,
6,
4.
4. And this is going to be for
Stop.
Ned, Corey,
Hello.
Neil,
Oh.
and
Whatever Vaxis just shows up to pay his own respects.
I fucking hope so.
okay. So,
that was
first,
damage.
Johnny.
In order from biggest die to smallest, 5, 8, 5, 1.
Okay. Neil.
12, 10, 6, 3.
Jesus. You weren't kidding.
5, 8, 5, 4.
6, 6, 1, 3.
12, 4, 4, 2.
Okay. Go ahead and enter free role play. I'm just going to tally up these and look at other stuff while you do that.
That is a lot of money, Captain. But I don't know if we can. I don't know if he has the best of intentions.
It's her father, right?
Yes. It's
Captain, are you in this business for morality or for money?
it's like
It's the question of, was that what he considers pocket change to get just a small thing done, or is there something else more nefarious?
Quote a number, say half now, pays you that much, we go get the girl, and before we hand her over, we demand a higher ransom. Done. Profit both ways.
could see how high he's willing to go
I'm not against that.
to then determine why he may actually want that much money.
It's not too surprising. Tatiana specifically didn't want to go back, wanted to stay with us instead. And after hearing the way he speaks of his children,
Do we really want to get caught up in family politics? I don't. Take the money and
awful lot
leave
of
it.
money.
Could buy you something you need.
Does Raina have any thoughts on this?
I'll buy you a thing.
A thing that you
Raina would have been right next
want.
to us in that conversation.
Oh, she's like 6 cups in at this point.
Okay,
She's
excellent.
Just, she's just messing around. Like, there is the finest food and wine. And you guys, though great company, she has not been able to talk to other people in a while, so she is...
She was in Smoot's boring-ass town for a while.
Yes,
No
this is
offense.
the opposite of that. I would say Raina at this point is probably just walking around, literally in the most halfling way as possible, talking up anybody that she runs into that looks fancy and fun.
Half the population is her size.
At this point, she's probably having a brisk conversation with some gnomes with some like little flying mechanisms, and she's just fascinated by them.
Is the Kadic by us, or are you still on?
He's
Yeah, I got matters to attend to
Okay.
still.
sure is tempting.
I think we should.
Best thing about
definitely-
tempt. Go ahead.
I think we should definitely talk with Titania about why her
About her
father might
father.
want him. We don't need to know. She doesn't need to know about the money.
Captain.
Hell yes, we're gonna talk to her. We're gonna tell the whole thing.
Maybe she'll double the offer. That would be good. Tell her the thing. See if she can outbid her father. Whoever wins gets the person.
She can't outbid her brother.
Well, then what's the point of having her? Give in to temptation, Captain. It's very good. It's one of the best parts of temptation.
Look, if she wasn't on our crew, it'd be no hesitation. But
She's not.
She is.
She's on the ship right now?
Yes.
Doing what?
I'm not on the ship.
What does she do? Like, what's her position on the ship, essentially?
I think typically she helps Raina in the kitchen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought
She's
she
been
was,
in there a lot
I thought she
with-
was-
She's a cook, and you're agonizing over... Oh, my God. One of your snake kind agonizing over a cook when you willingly want to eat Meekob's people.
Don't you remember the last cook?
No, I don't pay attention to those kind of stuff. Oh, what happened to her? Oh, shit, oh, that's right.
How
yeah.
much we can ransom him for?
How much
want
do-
to pay for it?
How much do we
They
have to
pay to keep me away.
Good idea.
My wife
Let's
would get
counter ransom
pissed.
that goldsmith fellow and tell him if he doesn't comply, we'll send him to him.
My wife
No
would
way
get
can
so
So like you get that orb back to imprison him for 100 years.
I'm just saying, Captain, if it's about money and profit and being piratey, take half now, go talk to her, see what she can do, and then sell her to her father again for another profit. It's fun, at least.
Your total lack of loyalty is a bit disturbing.
Monster! Total lack of loyalty. Norhagam Terrace is the epitome of loyalty, sirrah. I ordered myself to return your ship, sir, if you do not recall. I am an admiral of my own fleet, and I have decided to come back. And I can see I came back at the right time. Time enough to order myself to agree with me.
You may be a paragon of order. You do sound a little slave mastery.
No, Smooth, I'm not a paragon. No, I'm an admiral.
Did anyone else
Have you
notice they got
been-
less headaches while he was gone? I didn't really put two and two together until now.
Captain, just why? What do we gain from keeping her? Why should we keep her?
Can I just say we're not keeping her?
You feel a left hand on your shoulder.
Uh-oh.
And
that was creepy.
you just feel a left hand. That's all you feel.
His dragon wife isn't there?
Dragon Wife is currently off having a conversation. You guys, I assume, because you're having such a loud, controversial conversation, are probably not having it surrounded by people who can hear you.
I forget where we are.
I'm going
I do
to
too.
assume
I
your
do
characters are like off to the side.
I think we would have moved on.
Yeah.
Hushed whispers.
Whose hand is it?
Yeah, it's like the other guys. Quiet, quiet. Nobody see that?
No.
Anyway, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Can I look at it?
Okay, you look over. Can you see through invisibility?
No.
I can, does that?
No, I cannot. Yes, I cannot.
Because he's definitely within 30 feet of
He's
me.
definitely within 30
We're
feet.
shouting across the funeral.
Give me a second. Let me...
We've all gone off to the side.
Let me
Different
find
sides.
If I just give up my crewmates willy-nilly, that's the same as I should just get slaves, and they don't work nearly as well.
I understand.
Trust me, I know this from experience.
This guy you recognize. Jace, the Goblin King, keeper of the first laws.
So I feel a hand, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna be like, I can't. Something on my. Captain.
I have like a puzzled look, like I recognize him, but what?
What are you looking at, Captain? Captain, what are you looking at?
Did you regrow your testicle?
Point made, Captain. I agree with every decision you are.
I should have you regrown your testicle.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I didn't do anything to make it happen.
Okay.
Where are you going to put the ring of regeneration? Nowhere.
If you insert it as a cock ring, I will take it off.
The whole thing.
Not
Yeah.
the ring.
The light bulb's going to go off in Toad's head and go. Yeah, I understand, Captain. Oh, look! I'm gonna go get punch! Punches! I'm gonna go get a punch.
Thought he'd never ask.
That was so good. You two.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the whole net. Oh shit.
As you walk off, the invisible person does follow you,
Oh shit.
and it says, "A lord now."
Oh, it's talking to me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You have 3 ships.
I do.
Much to gain. You have,
Mm-hmm.
and no one's taken anything from you so far.
Only if I recognize the voice, I assume.
Yes.
The only person who's taken anything has been you.
Good.
And I've paid that price, and I will not forget the lesson you taught me, your Majesty.
Excellent. I have curried favor,
Shit.
and I have recently come into an acquisition.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I bought your pact.
Oh.
With, forgive me, Majesty, which one?
Fair.
I've forgotten a lot of them.
I've recently bought a Bandersnatch. Heartless Queen wrought a difficult price. We'll be in communication. I'll be at this party for quite some time. There are a few other people I need to communicate with. I may ask you to bring them to me.
Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever you say.
And keep in mind, if I grant you the ability to see through the invisible, it won't be me.
Oh, hey, that's good to know.
Assume I'm always
I will now.
around. Yes. Good.
Don't let my wife know.
Good. I may send servants to your estate to help you and keep an eye on you. I entrust their protection in your care.
They will have it. I have employed a samurai who will drop by and add to the protection that I have. He's a good one.
Keep them safe like you would your own children. And I will keep
The rest of your children.
you safe. As
But yeah, Toast is probably about to give her oh, I don't have children. But right before, okay. I will do as you say, Majesty.
And like the last 20 seconds he's been talking in the air, Jace already took off.
Well, nice. Not sure why you're crying, but I'm glad to see it. If I was willing to give up any of my crewmates just for a small profit, I, wouldn't have returned you from your Bandersnatch form and would have taken a boon from the Queen.
You're absolutely right. I agree with you,
It's a
Captain.
waste of a boon if
Let's
this is the
go
way
save
it's going
her.
to be.
Let's save her from her father.
Let's not go too far.
What the hell is that all about?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Your visitor left. I think you can relax.
He's not gonna poop for days.
Oh, he has.
These trousers were gray.
Not gonna poop for days because he's already done it.
Wearing the brown pants today.
I won't have a solid movement for a while.
But yes, we will need to engage Tatiana. Hey, worst case, I'm not opposed to the money. I don't see why we don't just scam her father out of it.
Do whatever you want, Captain.
Saving her and
Unless that samurai honor is
taking
gonna get
money
in the
from
way.
him.
She's not an object.
Yes, that's why we're gonna scam money out of him, not her. We're gonna get both, is the idea.
Ah, good idea.
If he wants to pay for her, he
I
can
would
pay
say.
for her. He just won't get her.
Like
She's a member of the crew.
Exactly. That's
You wouldn't
What I've been
download a
telling
member of the
Toast.
crew.
Well, if I need the PDF, I have to.
yeah. I mean, you got to print it
Oh,
somehow.
that too, yeah.
Well, no use in further discussion, so we involve her.
Huzzah!
Or Decadic.
Now we're selling Decadic too.
Well, actually, I was considering pushing him to have Tatiana marry him instead. I've been pushing for that for a while, but they're not taking the best. It's kind of...
It'll happen its own time.
Captain, maybe matchmaking is not your thing.
Is there a potion shop in town?
Ooh, who wants a potion trip? I've heard they've got new flavors.
I'm not looking for a dive potion bar.
We sell Baja Blast now.
He'll retire, and that's when he'll open a dive potion bar.
Don't try the gingerbread
really
flavor
tastes like
one, though.
tequila.
Nobody likes that except for one weird guy.
He said he just changes the sign. By night it's a bar, by day it's a potion shop.
Yeah.
To cure the hangover, you get at the bar.
Everything tastes like tequila, because it is tequila.
Solves all
Healing
your
potion, there you
problems. Feel better?
I didn't even tell
you
you
don't
what I
feel
wanted
better?
it for.
You don't feel better? Here, have another.
Yeah, keep taking it.
Can't get a hangover if you keep being drunk.
I like it.
Oh, and Zarbok, if you take that matter into your own hands, I will kill you. Just pointing that out now. Oh, yeah, you missed it. Zarbok's here, and I also took him back on the ship. He's coming with us.
He was doing speculative religion. Join now just in case he runs into a god later.
Something else, and also, like, he somehow is scamming money from some of these people without speaking their language. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Life insurance.
He is, in fact,
Or
honest.
afterlife
So
insurance.
far, based on how he survived, how he travels, and how he apparently can scam people without speaking their language, I want him on the ship. He's impressive. In a disgusting, pitiful type of way.
I was going to say, he's not going to have a key to my room.
Wait a minute, that isn't Zarbak. Krasdak! How did you get here?
That's what the guy's back.
Also, we were running out of crew people, so I pulled someone else from the roster.
Yeah, we're a bit light on.
Took him off the bench, if you will.
You're the only one who applied, so we had to hire you. Oh my
Now,
god.
to note, as you guys are all having this conversation, there are waiters and waitresses walking around everywhere. Each of them has a tray with a single drink on it, and they keep on coming out with a different drink every single time. There is obviously standard fare here, but these appear to be unique, magical, alchemical concoctions. So let me know if you want to try.
Yes.
Roll a
You can't
D100.
wave that in front of me. Sorry, roll a what?
Roll a D100.
Okay.
If you grab one of my energy drinks.
Also, just for reference or whatever, as I'm walking around or seeing other
Surprise
people,
me.
aside from dragons, which I'm assuming there's a couple, anyone else who's noticeably disguised that I may or may not have seen?
Okay. Grab a drink first. And, we'll take a
94.
94. Okay.
Remember what happened last time we had funny drinks? Wait, were you there?
I don't remember.
What funny drinks?
In the winter court? We're at
That
that.
was fine. What was wrong with that? Well,
Good berry gin.
Depended on which one we
I
chose.
had like
A type of gin that has very
Last time I had a
fruity
funny drink,
smell
I
to
found
it.
a god.
Consuming the gin fully nourishes
Oh, no.
the drinker for the next 24 hours.
Captain, you look fully
Neat.
nourished.
You take a sip of this gin. It tastes sweet, berry-like. It is very dry, but it like as soon as you drink it, like you're just suddenly not hungry. You just
That's rude.
chef?
There's all this food here. I'm full.
Look at the
So I'm a snake. I'll gorge myself. I got an expandable belly.
You start to swell.
Just
Oh my
I don't
god!
need to eat doesn't mean I'm not going.
What if there's not food later?
yeah. Go ahead and roll me.
Now,
Go ahead and roll me percentiles. And
Rescue for a friend.
19.
19. Okay.
Can I offer you a
If I get within 20% of your number, we'll see if what happens.
She's the one to throw a Wi-Fi then.
Oh, nice.
What did you roll? 19.
As you're drinking your Goodberry wine, you almost spit it out at one point.
Oh, great.
The waiter who walks up and offers it to you, his veil begins to disappear as he walks in your presence. As not only you're able to see through illusions, but beings' other true selves. This person has bluish, pinkish skin, no hair, a long tentacle-like face. You have seen his like before.
Like a mind flayer. just to clarify, that's not the waiter I just took a drink from, right?
Oh, literally you hold it up, you took a drink, and you looked up like about to tip the guy, and you're just like, would you like another, sir?
I find myself filled this time.
Of course, sir.
You look unusual. You're not from around here, are you?
No, sir, I'm with the waiting staff. We were all floating.
From where, though?
Borussia. Pardon, sir, I do have to get to my other duties. And he walks off.
I'm stalking him.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Hey, I'm not in heavy armor now.
You're not in heavy armor. I am going to say it's a high
You're from
DC
Borussia,
only
right?
because you're in a party surrounded by
Borussia's
people.
his home country.
I'm going to say DC
Aren't we in
22.
Borussia? So they were flown in from here.
31.
That's that
That panther tattoo
that
coming in
panther
clutch.
tattoo is rough. 22.
The
Nailed it.
8,
I will get
16. Yeah, 16 on the die.
We should check.
I
if
will
Takeda
get to you
is,
soon.
Okay, good.
Not a goat person like Krasdek.
I had to say that, and you just see me suddenly leave and start following. I'm like, okay, I guess he wanted more drink.
Okay.
For the waiter.
So you guys are there.
Maybe.
I
I don't know what snakes are.
third.
Oh, jeez.
That's Tom.
Fifth.
Corey.
I've
Next.
been working this web funeral.
what is
I don't know
Takeda
if but I
doing?
have a pint.
After
Oh no.
burying the casket, I would have gone indoors or wherever my mother and father are to talk to them next.
Okay. We'll have that scene. As. Oh shoot! I gotta pee again. Role play amongst yourselves for a minute.
Will do.
You know what? Roll your drinks first. There you go. If you're taking a drink.
No,
You
not
have
from
to.
not from the waiters. I remember the winter court. Not doing that.
I have a flask.
There you go.
73.
73.
It's served with a card from the deck.
Willie O. Whiskey.
There's
A drink that only
drink.
differs from regular whiskey
Hi.
by having a
Good
red
call.
tint and being translucent. Upon consume, the drinker starts to hallucinate, seeing spirits and random purple light in their vision for the next 1d4 hours.
I've secretly replaced
2
this
hours.
magical drink.
For the next 2 hours, you're going to randomly just see, and they're not problematic hallucinations, but all of a sudden it's like weird, like things, like always at the corner of your vision, or like you mistook something for a minute, but then it dissipates, right?
All
It's
right.
always the
I like
mirage
that.
is
That's
lifting.
fun.
But then you see purple, like everything's in a tint. It's like your screen's off at tint, and it's just a little weird.
All right.
Is it under warranty?
I probably have warranty by now. I took a drink and I see, hallucinations for the next 2 hours.
Oh. You could just take a shot from Smooth. I mean,
I offered.
Then it goes like a really bad trip.
No, then you start putting impressionist paintings on the back of people's armor.
That's a good, I forgot about that.
the perfect Starry Night.
Yep.
I see it all.
You know, Artax is still out there, Starry Night, murdering some things.
I am so happy.
He doesn't take boats, he just walks along the bottom of the ocean.
Men, take a walk.
Not to the boats.
Like that. Yeah, he doesn't get tired. He just keep going. So I wonder if we notice then that you're tripping balls.
He's stoic, he's a
I
samurai.
imagine like it's like my eyes just like.
Also, his pupils are fucking wide.
Wow.
Well, you guys are fine. I was just grabbing a Mountain Dew.
I just want to look up.
Okay.
Didn't we bring down the Dr. Pepper for Downey?
No, I think it's still upstairs.
You get your 12-pack of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, nice.
Guess it
Nice.
wasn't-
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Who wants to have this scene next?
I had you two.
Have I had mine already?
Well, yeah, I guess you kind of.
Kinda, yeah.
Smooth wants to have a scene next.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go. If I've already had,
Captain's
have I already had mine?
You had your little side one, but you could have another.
No, I'm good. I
Okay.
just didn't want to.
Neo,
forget.
is there anyone you're looking to meet here?
I mean, I've got a girlfriend back at my old.
Mm-hmm.
Got a girlfriend in many places.
This is true.
One in every port.
Let's roll percentiles. Let's see if she or if her ambassador is here. Okay. High, low, high or low?
Low.
Low. Okay.
Ooh, next to the bottle.
Would you? I'll let the player decide. Right? Would you rather the queen be here, or the
Pharrellus?
Pharrellus, or the queen's ambassador be here?
The White Dragon?
No.
No.
Of Pharrellus.
No, you're white. That's a Rokugan ambassador.
Oh, okay.
The Queen of Pharrellus or the Ambassador of Pharrellus. Yeah.
I'm sure the Queen's here.
Oh, God. I wanna run
Did the
outside.
Red Razor do much work for Pharrellus? Probably.
Right. He's lived a long time. At the very least, he's made
There's
some
a reason
impressive
Mr. Cloud
enemies.
stayed in there. And they said to put out
One of man's enemies and his friends.
He's been alive for a while. He was probably involved in the first time the dragon got sealed in the
Come
ocean
to see that
floor.
you're dead. Your enemies come to make
He
sure.
probably was his
let him
best
go.
friend's sword that you're holding. He couldn't bear to tell you. He knows what you did.
He's not that old.
I'll bet.
It's like maybe it's a mistake or.
I'll bet the Red Razor let him go. Get that dragon off the floor of the ocean. And
Nobody's dumb enough to take this sword from the dragon's head.
I was ordered to by my captain.
I didn't order you. I suggested it.
Very strongly.
I was like, hey, this needs an elf. You're an elf. You're a champion.
Only those of
Oh,
Thornbrook
yes.
blood may take the sword.
Okay. Okay, I have it. Queen Aurelia, flanked by Scarlet Lion Guards.
Second.
We'll notice that, Neil, that your character is here.
Okay.
Somebody whispers into her ear, she nods, and then she sends one of her guards over towards you.
So, wait, Queen
Aurelius.
The Queen of Pharrellus is here.
and that's the country I'm.
Yes.
Okay.
Beholden to.
Just making sure.
The
Beholden,
guard walks
so
up,
many.
wearing silver armor with that has red coloring all over it. Like a red top knot, red pauldrons, but primary silver with red accents. Walks up to you and he says, "My lord,
Yes, Rusty.
the Queen would like to have a word with you."
Of course you would.
Oh, God.
Who wouldn't?
So, what do? You go over?
Sure.
Oh, boy.
Make her come to you. Power play.
The Queen comes over. As she does, she looks young, maybe in her 20s. What is the term? If Jessica Rabbit was a person.
Anthropomorphic?
Jessica Rabbit is a person, though. Rabbit's just her last name because she married Roger Rabbit. She is a person.
But as a person, right? She almost looks to the point where like she's been physically altered to try to make herself look more. You know, like she's,
Attractive?
like she's had a lot of plastic surgery.
Oh.
She will walk over towards. She will walk over with her guard towards you. She says, "Ah, Bannerman, it is fortuitous that I meet you here. We had found your presence wanting at court. Have you finally gone over that illness that I hear was ravaging your countryside by your seneschal? A lady Rayner, I believe."
Yes, the illness has passed, Your Majesty.
Ah, yes. And how fares my lands that you hold for me?
They farewell.
Bye.
Excellent that my banner is being well taken care of. I would, if it is not too much of a bother, the kingdom would ask a favor of you.
Your Majesty has but to ask.
Of course. Lord Smoot. Of what was the name of your land skin?
New Hope.
New Hope. Okay. And she pauses for a minute, and then she like looks over to a guy. He goes over. He whispers in her ear, "Of New Hope, to the south. I would like you to command your armies to march north, or I hear that you are a very tactically potent warrior in singular combat. Either your armies will march on Barovia, or I will have you personally march on Barovia. Either way, I have something I need you to strategically secure for me. If you could convince your captain to fly his ship in over the mountains, I would need you to kill a lich for me. The Barovians are evil. Their most powerful wizard is a lich in a temple made of this red crystal. I need you to sack it. I need you to take it. I need you to kill him. Do this for me, and I will not command your armies to march north. Think on this matter. Meet us back at the Lion Throne at your nearest convenience. We'll say somewhere within... I will need an answer within the next month. Barovia has, even though its champions have been killed, beheaded, and their body parts are strung around my capital. I'm afraid their walls still hold. But if only I had a ship that could fly over those walls. As teleportation has proven to be difficult.
Understood, Your Majesty.
You have my permission to... She pulls out a handkerchief. Hold on to my faith. She hands it to you.
Thank you. I am honored.
Oh.
When you have made your decision, merely wave it in the air and speak to it. With your eyes.
Of course.
She turns around and she saunters off with her guards to talk to some other noble. I think at this point, her and the Queen of Assyria. Sorry. Oh my God, I've been saying the Queen of Assyria.
Yes.
Pharrellis. That was the Queen of Pharrellis.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said Visseria a couple times. Jesus Christ, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I thought I might have.
Just like once.
Just once.
Oh, yeah.
That was the Queen of Visseria. But the Queen of,
Pharrellis.
The Queen of Pharrellis.
that was Queen of Pharrellis.
We got you. Yes.
I have fucked myself up.
We are following even if you want.
Thank you. The Queen of Pharrellis will be having a conversation with, in a very well guarded side conversation. Like there are flanks of guards on both sides kind of surrounding them as they talk in private around a table where people really can't eavesdrop very well. With the Queen of Azaria and the Queen of Pharrellis will be having a conversation. It does get loud every once in a while, and it's not hidden that their conversation is about the fact that Pharrellis has left the Alliance, and Azaria is calling them leaving the Alliance in contestation. even though the crown has changed hand. Pharrellus had signed treaties with Visseria, and by leaving the alliance, they are in violation of those treaties.
You probably see the Goblin King just hanging out chill over there, like.
For a minute, my brain kept flipping those things, like different people, different countries. Anyway, that's it. That's something that's going on currently as the tension within the scene of the party. Even though this is a funeral, politics is still going.
Oh, hell yeah.
Where they're like, should we honor our French treaties? Like, we signed with the king. His head's in a basket. Do whatever you want to. I'm super dead.
Like the Revolution of 1789?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Good job.
Yeah, that was
It's
fun.
like you studied history.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still doomed to repeat it?
I mean, look at
Yeah, oh
so far.
yeah. Oh yeah. Humanity is screwed for a long time.
Let's so you can re-enter the scene later. Let's have your scene with your mother. You were there with Elric, or just you?
She could be there too if she wants. I think
No, if you think it's appropriate, it's just you. I have no issue.
yeah. Let's just simplicity's sake, yeah.
It's just you. Okay. It's you and your mother. I'll say your mother at this point is probably put your baby sister to bed and is probably knitting by a fire. She has obviously been crying for a while, but there's no more tears at this point, but her makeup is a mess. Oh, Takeda. Please, sit with me. I have some nice elven wine, if you'd like some, and something someone calls the Horloxian champagne.
Champagne of champagnes.
I'll hold off for now, Mother. I apologize for causing a scene and giving you quite a fright back there.
Your father is alive again. Whatever offense you think you've done is no longer there. The battle itself. I'm happy all of my children are alive under the same roof. And your father is alive as well. How this is going to be explained to the Empress, I don't know. Sorry, to the Queen, I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know what to do. Your father is resting upstairs.
To that point, seeing as how the world currently thinks that the Red Razor is dead.
Buonasera.
Damn, girls. Oh, shit.
And seeing as how Father has returned to us very different in appearance to how he is universally known, I see no reason to inform anyone that the Red Razor is alive. If I may suggest putting on a show of sorts that he is still dead and we are still mourning him, I could perhaps take him on as a bannerman under the Thornbrook name, but perhaps a distant relation, hence explaining the similarities in appearance.
Jesus.
Bury his prosthetics in his coffin.
Pink razor.
The Gillette.
The moth
And
razor.
which would give him some privacy from anyone looking to attack him, as just happened recently, and also prevent him from having to be called away quite so often if no one knows that he's still alive.
You wish to turn your father's swords to plowshares.
If he wishes, I doubt I could stop him if he truly wanted to take up the sword again, but I would like him to have the freedom to do so if he wishes, and not at the beck and call of any sovereign.
Your plan is, if I'm to understand this correctly, she kind of puts her knitting needles down.
Jesus.
You wish me to lie to the queen, to have you pretend that your father is instead a third cousin distantly removed on your father's side. He has a small and family, but it's not unheard of. There are a lot of them that have died in the and been. Excuse me. He did have some relations in Illidan, so possibly some Lilladanian Thornbrook. And of course, this third cousin would come to help your poor mother manage the estate. I could lie to the queen for that. I'll talk to your father. But I have one stipulation. You or Elric or Headland have to also put down your swords. I have watched too many of my children go off to war. I have lost my husband. I have lost my son. I thought you were dead. At several points in time, I'm done. Two of you can be suicidal, but at that point, I'm done. No more of my children are going to even look at a sword anymore. Two of you can decide to play soldier now. The rest come home. That is my price. I will command your father. I will tell him he's done. He will not be happy about it. He will talk about the greater good. But if at least two of you go off in his stead, I can make peace with that. I'm not happy about it, but I can make peace with that. When I was a younger woman, I was infatuated with your father because of the danger. Now I mourn it. And if you decide to put down your sword, son, I would not blame you. You've done enough. But one of my babies stays home with me. The rest of you can go off. Please come back home.
I think we all intend to at some point. And I will broach the matter with them, and I'm sure we'll hash it out like most siblings do these types of things.
I am going to go upstairs. Tell the rest of the guests I'm inconsolable, but my lighthearted, and the company here has brought hope to me again, and Corellis or something. Make up some kind of flowery language. I'm beyond it at this point. I am going upstairs.
Of course.
And before she leaves the room, she says, Takeda, no more funerals. No more. I love you.
Love you too.
She walks off. Upstairs. To have hell of a fight with your father.
You
Yeah,
thought
I'm just,
whatever legendary fight you knew
My
was.
father comes down missing an arm and a leg. I'm sitting home.
And that's if it goes well for him.
I'm just going to stroll on out and rejoin the party. And and I'll find these chucklefucks wherever they're at
Those
at the moment.
fucks.
Yeah.
I'm stalking.
Yeah, next to this chuckle fuck. Okay, so what are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, so,
I'm stalking the waiter.
so as you stalk the waiter, you kind of make your way back to the waiter's tent. As you come back into the waiter's tent, you notice that there are probably, of the 13 here, 4 of them are the same type of creature.
Cool.
Specifically, the others like pouring drinks seem to be the other mind flayers who have literally changed their flesh. Right? This isn't an illusion. They
Right.
physically shifted forms.
Weird thing to ask because we've kind of feel like we've been glossing over it, but like, is there basically tongues over the funeral area so everyone
Yeah.
can talk with each other?
Yeah, they have a universal tongues going on.
Okay. And does that
somebody has
include
cast
this
a big
area?
spell.
If not, I will burn a spell and use tongues just to. I might do it anyway to make sure I'm covered.
Because it's off to the side, I'll say even odd.
Captain, you
Even
want to
yes,
circle
odd.
it?
No.
Oh,
Yes. No, sorry, it's not.
I will burn a
Odd.
thing. I need to make sure I know
Okay.
whatever the hell they're saying.
Okay. Roll me a. You've rolled the stealth. Roll me a perception
You think you
check,
are.
I
right?
got a 31. I'm pretty fucking
You
sneaky.
can crawl on the floor, on the ground. Nobody sees them.
Sorry, you said perception?
Yes, perception.
Ew.
And a cardboard box.
Ooh,
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, that's impervious.
25.
25.
Doing well. Good pace. You gotta encourage them.
Yep, I get it.
You are going to, with a 25, you're able to gather 4 pieces of information. Which ones, what do you want to know? These have to be specific things.
I mean, why are they at this funeral?
Why are at these funerals?
It might just, it's probably just because of all these heads of
Right.
everything that are here, but
It's exactly that. They are here because all of the lords and ladies who were supposed to be someone were here.
okay, but I get they're here maybe for information, but is that all they're here for? Like, is that,
They are not here for information.
oh,
Instead, they have been putting stuff in the drinks.
shit, I had one of those.
Sure did.
You also
Since the
can't
parasite in
poison.
your head.
That wasn't tequila.
Are there more of them than just this 4?
It is just these 4 mind flayers, but they're working with someone else.
I'll give you no prizes for guessing what my last question is.
How do I make money out of
How
this?
you feeling?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
How are they? Who are they working for? I'm assuming Ocelius, but maybe not. He might have other things if he's
Wow.
busy being Taraski.
Oh, I'm
Busy
sorry,
being Tarrasque.
these are Ocelius's people,
Mhm.
right? But who are they working with? One name just kind of drags out.
Oh. Oh, come on.
Okay. I mean,
He was the dragon,
Yes.
if you don't remember.
is there anyone else currently with them?
Oh, you only got 4 questions.
I mean, in the tent, I mean.
That counts as your question.
No more questions the rest of the game.
There's a tent full of people, right? Servants are going in and out. They just happen to be talking for a brief moment, and then they start to slowly spread out.
Good brain tonight.
I want to take note of 3 of them and stalk the original one again.
Okay. You take note of the 3.
Don't get attached to just the first one you see.
I'll
Explore
keep
your
her same
options.
stealth as before. You are stalking the other one. Okay.
And ideally, I wish to isolate him and deal with him.
Oh, you want to isolate him? Okay. All right.
Like a serial killer, you stalk him, you isolate him.
like,
How?
I can't lose.
Roll me a sleight of hand check to try to get him off to the side, right?
Look, we came to a funeral, I was promised a death. We're gonna
we'll
get
make it a
one.
series of 3 checks. I want a sleight of hand.
Sleight of
I wanna-
hand, 33.
I want a deception,
Jeez.
18.
and I want a stealth.
To use this when we were in that one.
34.
Jesus.
I have expertise in 2 of those.
Nice. All right. Well, like a goddamn lizard assassin.
Not deception,
Not
despite
the
how the
ones
rest
you
of
would
my
think.
play
Yeah.
makes me
Like
think.
actual solid snake.
You do catch him on the way back when he is alone. He is currently off to the side. It looks like he's trying to. He's bringing a drink back from the Thornbrook. No, he's bringing a drink to the Thornbrook Manor House,
Wow.
specifically for Elric.
Excellent.
I'll say you catch him in a side room as he's between like 2 or 3 other rooms. The manor house is mostly empty at this point, except for probably members of the family. So currently you have him.
So I'm in their house now?
You're in their house. I would say at this point you are in a trophy room, which
You and I just
conjoins with
barely
3
miss
other
each
rooms.
other
It looks like
walking
he's
past each other.
slowly trying to like make his way over. He's probably like 5 or 6 other rooms away from where his destination is.
So obviously bringing my weapon to a funeral is a little not super classy when I don't have to. So I'll be summoning my weapon.
All right.
And ideally I am gutting him like a fish before he knows what's happening.
Okay.
I need to know if he turns back into a fucking mind flayer or what happens.
That's a good question.
You just do what I did in my comic. You just grab his head and just rip it right off with his jaws.
Because this guy is not a named, I will say that is easy, without having to do rolls. You at this point you have surprise. You're gonna go all out on it. I will say that you are able to cut him down without too much of an issue. With as high as you rolled, he is dead before the body hits the ground.
Can I catch the cup?
Roll me an acrobatics check.
Dear God, you're going for cool.
Go for it, Peter Parker.
Only a 16.
16, good enough. You grab the cup.
Catch it on the tray.
Alright, so previous
Whoa,
question.
slow down there, Ethan Hunt.
His body.
Yes.
Oh.
It stays in the form of the elf. But the blood is blue.
No oxygen. I don't know.
He's a ocean.
And
The blood's
the inside of the body is a little spongy, like where you normally see organs spilling out. Instead, it's just a hunk of meat, like an octopus is. But the outside of the body is human skin.
The dish when it's just
When that's about it, right? And the inside is just
That's it.
this
Calamari.
spongy material, like the calamari with bluish
So-
blood.
That too,
But he
but
doesn't revert to anything. He doesn't like turn back and
Okay. It'd be too easy. I mean, the insides are a little telling. Do I sneak out of the house or do I try to find your mother?
Actually, does he bleed blue blood? If you use your fire sword, probably cauterizes, right?
yeah, you cooked
I'll
it.
say there's like a little bit of blood, but
That's-
mostly cauterizes.
Takoyaki!
Wait. New ingredient
So
for
now you got
fish
a
taco.
dead body in a house.
Elephants.
Elephant meat.
Really is a funeral.
Free range.
I've given you a corpse for your
Kosher.
Bury the damn box and not bringing it back up.
It's full of prostheses. He had like 7 different left arms.
You gotta have one for fancy occasions.
Yeah.
Casual
This
nights
wardrobe's
out.
gonna suck because it's like
It's all one sleep.
all one shoe.
Just nothing
but left shoes and one-arm shirts.
Well, I'm gonna take the smart decision. I'm gonna leave this body for the rest of them to find. I'm gonna take the
hold
head
on.
with me.
You're not the captain. You don't make smart decisions. What the hell? Who are you?
I called it a smart decision. Let's not get too far ahead
He's
of
the
ourselves
elephant!
otherwise.
I'm guessing you put the head somewhere?
I'm taking it with me.
Oh.
It's going in a bag.
Okay, it's
In
going
the
in a bag.
hole.
Good.
It's going in my hole!
It's going in your hole.
The portable hole, not the one
Not
that
the
I
first
have.
time.
Okay.
Not
Gotta
the
be
first
specific.
time.
I thought you were gonna eat it for a minute.
And I am going to meet back up with these guys.
I have something to show you.
Ideally, I will explain the looks of what I saw last for their disguises, because I imagine they're not shifting much.
Yeah. Just go ahead and make up 3 random elf disguises. So, how about this? All of you convene in this scene when you're ready. I have to pee again.
Okay.
I think we should break for pie.
Pie! Let's take a pie break. That's a good idea. Let's take a pie break, and after we get back, we'll have the discussion.
American
Now that we've
pie.
had a funeral.
This funeral's turning
Somebody in the dark.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I think she wanted to go outside.
No.
Okay, we are right back. Okay, you are slipping that head
The audio's on.
inside the bag.
Yeah,
Audio's on.
Everything's on and or
okay.
extra sound is turned off.
Extra sound is turned off.
Excellent.
You're
Proud of
putting
you.
the bag inside the head at this. Sorry, you're putting the head inside the bag. Why am I-
Inside a handkerchief, inside my hole.
Yep. Oh, okay, so you want to keep it sanitary. So you're probably like taking like a nice white cloth that's like nearby. Probably his mom knitted it, wrapping the severed head
Doily.
inside it.
I'm not trying to get murdered
Big
here.
one. Yeah.
So you
Table runner.
see him just putting that elven head in a bag as you walk in the door to Kevin.
Captain. What?
You're here. Excellent.
Yes, it is a good thing I'm here. Why are you apparently stuffing on Elf's head in a bag? And where is its body?
Hey, Takeda. The body's there.
Oh,
It's like behind a chair.
Just off to the side, just dead.
It's barely hidden.
Servants' clothes, a dish scattered to the side. As the captain has a drink in his hand.
So, just to make sure I haven't gone too far, would you cut your finger with a knife real quick, or should I just? What color is your blood?
all right.
I ready myself.
And yeah, I'll just get my sword at my side. I'll just like pull it out slightly and like rub my thumb against like the edge just to get like a little blood going.
Okay.
It's like
What color is it?
Give me a moment.
Is it blue?
You know what the color green looks like?
Yeah.
It's not that.
It's made up. Green is made up. Doesn't
High or low is
I
bad.
don't think I'm colorblind.
over me. You're asking me?
Yeah, high or low is bad.
Low would be bad.
Low is bad. Okay. The blood is red.
His blood is red.
Blood is red.
There's a possibility.
See, told
for
you
it
not green.
To be.
Oh, so that.
Is it supposed to be?
Thank you, sir. Just to make sure, that's your normal color.
Takeda is
As
very.
far as I know, yes, elves in D&D have red blood.
All right, now before you get too carried away and how about me killing elves again? Whatever.
More than one,
Take
Captain.
take a whatever dagger and body on the floor and just cut it open, presumably blue blood, and I don't think your insides look like
But let's find out.
You know what, Takeda, roll me a medicine check just for the fuck of it.
I'm not
We're gonna do an
I think that
autopsy.
would be
We're gonna do
desecrating the
confirmation.
corpse that he just beheaded on the town.
Yeah, that,
you have studied basic elf anatomy.
18.
18. Okay. You're able to recognize the entire inside of that body is not an elf's body. But as he cuts in, there's no guts. It's just more flesh. It's flesh all the way down. But it's flesh, but it's kind of got this weird spongy inside. It's kind of like a weird kind of grayish, bluish color on the inside. And it's got this spongy blue liquid that's just kind of over your captain's green and purple scaled fingers.
You're green.
Oh.
So what you see as an elf, judging by your expression here, is not an elf.
Yes, I can plainly see that now, Captain.
This Elric walks in the room. What the fuck? Oh my god! She shuts the door.
I'll run after her. Just like, no, it's Elric, Doctor. No, it's fine.
And they thought I'd mess this up.
It's like,
I just chased a servant to their house and killed them. What is the problem with that?
Why is there a dead body in the hunting room?
I see.
Why
I
else would you kill them?
don't entirely know, but it's not
The killing
what it
room.
appears. It's not actually an elf. It's something else.
Well, yeah, there's other races here too. What the fuck?
It's,
So,
It didn't have a head. I didn't know what it was. So it's not an elf? What is it?
yes, Captain.
Open
What
the door.
is it?
Takeda, come on, I need you.
how dare you run off from me?
Let's
Elric, just
let's-
keep mourning, Elric. I have to deal with your brother.
Oh, he didn't say that. Don't ever tell my sister to do anything. Let him explain, and if it's not a good enough explanation, just take care of it. It's okay. So,
She just has a dagger in her right hand. She just kind of waits and then she kind of walks in. What's going on? What have you both done?
I've not done anything. So, Captain, your point being, this is an imposter of some kind?
You remember our good friend Oselius?
Regrettably, yes.
Yes. Well, these would be his compatriots. These are mind flayers. These being this guy and also the 3 other ones who were walking around your funeral. Well, your father's funeral, not yours.
Yet.
Oh, like the same mind flayers we've encountered before back in
Yes,
Rokugan?
with
Oh,
incredible skills in deception. Some sort of transmutation or something where it's not merely an illusion. I was really hoping it would return back to Mind Flayer after I killed it, but as you can see, that's not the case.
yes, at least not externally.
So, listen, we're kind of in a rush now. I'm not exactly sure how all their communications work, but I assume it's something in relation to how your rally cry works. So ideally, I need you to come back, give us rally cry. I'll describe the other 3 that are around, and we need to take care of them quickly before, well, they're working with Ravaxis. Hopefully he doesn't show up. I'm not sure.
Oh, good.
Also,
This too.
Yes, and the drinks were drugged. I had one, so I don't know how much time I have before something happens.
I feel fine.
So, chop shot, to bring Elric if you want. We need to go. I do apologize. I know this isn't the best of times for
Would you
you.
like
I
a
am
brain
sorry for your
slug?
loss.
Yes, thank you. Yes, very sorry for our loss. Yes, looking.
Which reminds me, are you getting his sword?
Not really the time to ask that, Captain. Let's go regroup and we'll
6 to character. I'll
figure
give you
this
that.
out on the fly, I suppose. Lord, okay. Lead the way, Captain. Go on.
Is Elric coming?
Elric is just be like, if these things are here, I'm gonna make sure Mother's all right.
Great, and be prepared to do some sort of... Your mother's a healer. She can probably figure out whatever might or might not be in these drinks. We'll let you know as soon as we hit.
My mother is otherwise preoccupied, in case you have forgotten that this is a funeral, Captain. We'll take care of this, won't we?
There's several funerals. I started another one.
I'm gonna close down the house. I'm just gonna make sure no one else is in here.
It wasn't that hard
Probably
to get
for
in.
the best, yes.
Is it frustrating as a member of your race to have to put up with these lower people
Yes, it
questioning
is.
your order?
Extremely.
I thought so. Carry on.
Elric's going to close up the house with Hedley.
Alright, yes.
Trust no servants, please. Unless, you let me look at them. I'll let you know.
I just stay away from the servants, please. I don't look at them.
Just
Oh,
trust
wait,
me,
does
the
this-
snake man
I'll
killing
pull
them
out
all.
the head. Does this look like an elf? to you?
Yes, yes, it does.
Your eyes can't be trusted.
Oh,
God.
You like hold out a mouth thing.
It's leaking all over the floor.
Great grandfather's carpets.
Look over. It does, in fact, look remarkably like your great grandfather.
Sadly, they
I
look
see
nothing
where they got
alike,
inspiration.
But reptiles are very racist.
I'm not racist. Elves just look the same.
Wow.
Cancel this lizard man on Twitter.
Also, stop calling me a lizard. That's offensive. I don't have legs. What is that stupid bipedal shit?
Then what? Oh wow.
See,
Wow.
you should have saved that for the resurrection, so if he died, he could have brought him back as a lizard man.
I would be very insulted.
Anyway, you guys can feel
All right, so I'm how long to roughly where these guys last are. Hopefully, they're still roughly grouped up.
Probably.
Oh, it's not the best time. Oh, we're going. How do you feel about marrying Tatiana instead of the other goldsmith daughter?
What? Now you're.
Where you going?
What are you?
Come back
Why?
I had a conversation with the father. Don't worry about it. This comes first.
Oh, your father. It's.
Decay, focus. We have to kill these mind flayers.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Without causing too big of a ruckus.
Okay, then yes, that's it. Mind flares only, nothing else, no other topics. Yes, let's
Sir,
go.
have I told you about the time I was becalmed at sea and had to fight off
Yes, I
20 owl bells?
Toast, please. Right now, it's not this as a
Thank God, Captain, I can't listen to him anymore.
Hello, Captain.
I know that's a lie.
Decay.
Have I
need
told you
your
about that other
assistance.
time?
Yes, rally cry. Up. We can all communicate telepathically now.
Hello? Hello, this is Toast.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
You
Can-
moved him.
I'm standing right next to you. You don't need to
I
talk.
should
I
have. I
wasn't
should have
talking to you,
excluded him
Smoot.
from
This is
it.
me, Toast. Can
Your
you hear
mouth
me?
is still moving.
No, I'm
Listen,
saying my brain.
Toast, focus.
I am focusing, Captain.
This-
Can you hear me?
There's 3 elves in the wait staff here who are not what they seem. There's
What, are they slightly less elfish?
no, they're mind flayers.
What is-
Cecilius
So
is
slightly
true.
less selfish.
Do I know what mind flares are?
You've seen them.
Oh,
wait,
might
what
be
did you
Scarlet.
know?
No, I don't think he's
Then,
ever
like-
been involved with a scene.
Was he not there at the
I think he was
Joe's
still playing a
Squad?
No,
Scarlet.
that was
yeah.
all Scarlet.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Never
Besides the spring court and the
Okay.
100 years on a ship,
Toast is not important right now. What I can
Captain,
describing them in their normal form won't help because you can't see them that way right now.
so I have to look for something I can't see
I will tell
because it's a
you.
thing I don't know what it is.
I will tell you what you're looking
And
for.
people think I'm weird.
You are looking
You can
for
hear that
particular
part,
elves.
Smoot, are
in the
elephants a
wait
thing?
staff.
Yes.
Okay, then they must be real.
There's elves in the wait staff. They're disguised by transmutation magics. And it's not just a simple illusion. It takes a lot more to see them.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
Yes.
By the way, has anyone else had a drink from any of the servants?
What?
Great, Strong. Me and you, I don't know, but it's probably not great. So try to keep your wits about you. You and I will go with partners.
Okay. I choose this one. And there's
Oh
nothing.
no! All right, you're just really tripping.
It's like while I've been telling these stories, you've just been looking at it. Oh, so everyone else
to make sure I
notices?
got my flask. Okay.
He's been doing that a lot,
I'll just
Captain.
sidle up next to Stram, be like, yes, we'll partner up strong.
Well, but what about I've made friends with? Have you met this? Have you met
I'll be happy to meet him
All right,
later.
listen.
Okay.
Just so we're all aware of
Strong.
who we're
You and
looking for.
jokes.
Have you seen the
I'm
Goldsmith
concerned.
Patriarch Decadic? The rest of them have. They were all here when we spoke earlier. He's got these insane eyelashes and the mustache. It's
I've
grow facial hair?
Eyebrows.
I've not met the Mad Knights of Captain Focus. Mind flayers. Mind
This
flayers.
is important. This is part of it.
It's part of it? How is he
Do
part
you
of this mind
grow
flayers?
facial hair?
It's rare, but
Okay, well, he looks like the Goldsmith father, but the mustache is a bit more tame, and it's what was his hair color?
blonde?
He was blonde, okay, but it's red, strikingly. It's a lot of eyebrow. That's one of them.
okay.
He should be easy enough to find. I can't imagine there's. We'll leave that for
We're
now.
looking for red-headed elves?
With the mustache, way too much eyebrow.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I'm confused.
You're confused?
Yeah, I was confused.
Okay, you wanted me to come up with elf descriptions,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Okay.
give me the elf description. Sorry.
This one happens to look a lot like the Goldsmith, but he's
You're good.
slightly
You're good.
different.
You're good. You're good. I thought you were
Okay.
describing Tatiana's father. I'm like, wait, it wasn't that guy.
Are you playing a real long con here? What's going on?
That would be fucked up. How were you murdering? Good job, guys. That totally was a mind. Anyway, keep going.
Don't worry, I'll confirm.
I'm exiting out. We're in this scene.
Almost conned the DM.
You just have a vial, like you just like have some of the blood, and you're just gonna like
Oh,
throw it on.
right. Cuddle up real quick just to declare. Like, while it's. Like, I can see you. Like, there's nothing there.
Captain, he's been doing that a lot tonight. He's a little weird.
What tales have you been telling him? Wait, you said you had some?
All
Can't
of
trust
them.
my own
I
eyes
think,
now.
yeah, it's pretty
That, I
much all
hope
of
that
them.
was correct.
You know, I learned from the time I fought the
So,
wildebeest.
Captain, these elves,
Listen.
they look like...
No,
One I described.
they're not all of them, Captain. I'm sorry.
Yes, elf with red hair and mustache. Got it.
Red-headed elf, mustache beard, or mustache eyebrows.
It's very curly, but not as curly.
As what?
As the Goldsmith father, who was up earlier. You were advocating selling our crewmate off. You remember that fellow?
Wait, selling what? Who?
Well,
We'll
We'll fill you in later.
No, we're not selling you things. I mean,
We will sell some.
No, just Tatiana.
What?
We will get
What
back
did
to
I
that.
miss while I was? Oh,
You are mourning
There were a lot
Decayed,
of
don't
things.
worry.
yes, I am.
Captain's gonna leverage Tatiana for a whole lot of cash.
Oh, I was hoping so.
First off, can you not phrase it that way?
That's exactly what you're doing.
No.
Captain, he's plating it, staying. Stay. Oh my God.
Decayed,
That
I
was
promise we'll get back to this.
Oh
Nothing's
my, I'm
happening,
sorry.
Tatiana, in the
That was
meantime.
bad.
What did
Good.
you say? What did you mean?
All right.
He's plating. He's staging it plain. I could say
Suspiciously,
Plating it.
plating it
Stay.
suspiciously, all three of these elves have
Massive
facial
spears.
hair.
I'm
This,
sorry.
the second one, jet black hair, nose, mustache going out, just straight line, very pointed. They're all servants. Keep in mind, these are
Elf servants, they're poorly disguising themselves with mustaches.
So they all have a mustache. One's red haired and one's black haired.
What the red hair? Being very. This is important. I don't know. Look, I've only seen one before today, but now I've seen several. So I
You've never seen an elf before today
facial hair.
with facial hair. Oh, wow.
Steve had mentioned.
Real
that.
quick,
He
is the
said
Tatiana hair? He's not like a
wrong.
half elf or anything. Is
Uh-huh.
he? Facial hair thing going on.
Do you need a glass of
As far
water?
as I know,
I'm, do you need anything? Okay, no, we're good.
No. I feel like the normal one here, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
The last one, blonde hair.
Don't worry, you're not.
The smallest amount of a patch of hair here, just blonde as can be. Hair atrociously long.
Mustache and eyebrows on this one too, Captain.
There is no. He has eyebrows. Yes, I think every elf
I mean,
I've
one
seen
man's
has eyebrows.
atrocious is another man's I think
Adequate?
it's hair.
They're out serving drinks. You need to preferably isolate them, but we need to kill them as closely as possible before they
kill
go on
someone
and alert
serving drinks.
Provaxis and or Aselius.
Captain, can't you just make this simple? And
I did.
just kill people serving drinks, and we could just sort it out later.
There's a lot more than the three remaining. There's one dead in Decade's house, and his mother's not going to be thrilled when she finds it.
You
So
killed someone at a funeral.
Yes, it's a funeral. It's the appropriate place to kill
Is that
somebody.
tradition for your people? Kill
no,
people?
it's not.
Oh, and Yanti, it's normally what happens. There's
Huh.
people come together, clans get some feuds out of the way.
So, red hair, curly mustache, black hair, straight mustache, blonde hair, soul patch. Is that pretty much
Soul
it?
Patch?
Yes, that's the traditional name for that beard style, I believe.
Sure.
I thought
blonde
pumpkins
hair.
grew in patches.
Extremely long hair.
I believe from the Limp Bizkit clan of elves, I think is where
Steve
that's
has
from.
seen Pumpkin Patch.
Yes, yes.
He has, yeah.
Town.
Yeah.
No idea what.
Much of a
I mean, we don't grow
sailor.
souls, do we? I don't. We don't.
Decadic, have you regained a soul?
I don't know.
Regrown.
As a warlock, I don't know what dealing with
what
the
does that
soul.
have to do with
They were-
anything here?
How does a soul patch work?
Is it like another kind of patch where, like, for your eye? Is it eye patch
You're
soul?
with me. Let's break up. Look for these servants.
Is it a soul eye patch?
Let's go.
Smoke,
I'm
keep
steering
an eye
them
on
away.
toast.
So
Yes,
Decadic
Scuba and I will go around
go
here.
off and try to look for one of the servants.
Check the basement.
Before we,
Daphne, Velma, and I will check upstairs where the bed is.
Captain, before we just go around stabbing servants like you want us to do, is there a way to, I don't know, test them? Because, you know, I don't want to go killing random people. Just between Uzies and Meesies, the last time I accidentally killed a servant, I got a little snippy in the testicular region, if you know what I mean. If you recall.
No memory. Please remind me. What happened?
Well, there I was in the Winter Court, and we had to subvert our way in by earning honor to get to the Moon King, who happened to be a Groskale. Let me tell you who that was. A Groskale.
Oh, does this have to do with your visitor earlier?
Yes.
The one over there.
Can I see him now?
No.
He's also not there.
Maybe?
28. Pretty deceiving.
Sure. Well, we were in the Winter Court, and let me
Okay,
tell
listen,
you.
we'll deal with this later. Find the servant.
Just is there a way?
Keep an eye on the.
Is there a way to test them so we don't just start killing them?
Do you want to end it quickly, or would you like to have a long, drawn
I
out
don't
fight
wanna
with all
cast-
of the witnesses that you can?
I don't want to kill a random servant again. I killed her.
You were just advocating that I sell off somebody.
Yeah, not kill her. That would have been rude. I have standards, Captain. I am no Hagen Toast. Admiral.
I'm skeptical.
Admiral of the Rokuganian Navy.
Both of those things.
Well, I just don't want to kill another random servant and have to lose another.
Which is why you're going with Smooth. He can follow the description just fine. Just to be have we seen other elves with facial hair? I assume it's pretty rare, but there's a few.
It's pretty rare. Normally, for it being done, it's done with magic.
Listen, if you insist on a test, you're gonna have to cut them a little bit first.
And then what?
We're gonna huddle up, so hopefully no one's looking.
Captain, we can't get any closer.
No, we need vision.
I've already dragged him off. I'm done with your
Vision blockage at this
Oh,
point.
okay. Good.
Pull out the head, elf head to the rest.
Captain, who the hell is that?
Again, would you please keep it in
It
mental
does seem a bit of an overreaction.
Who the hell is that?
dagger? And just cut across the face, and there's blue blood coming out, and also a weird composition for flesh.
That's different.
He cuts open the perfectly elven face, except for it does open up to this weird spongy material and blue blood.
You could have just said they have blue blood.
Roll me a medicine check. Do you know what blood?
Do I need to have
people
Decadic
bleed?
cut himself again for you?
I don't think so. I've been fighting so many people
Yeah,
as a pirate.
roll me a medicine. Yeah.
We've seen Decadic bleed a lot, in all fairness.
This is true.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a dirty
Bloody
20.
bruised, burned and crispy.
it definitely
yeah.
looks weird. Like you've seen
Just doesn't look like
you've been in fights before. An elf has been cut down. They bleed out just like everybody else. They have guts and all that other
You
stuff.
got it.
Yeah, I told you about the time I broke out of that elvish
Yeah.
prison, right?
Yeah.
No. That's not normal blood for an elf. That's probably a bad thing.
Yes, good observation.
Thank you.
That's why we're having this conversation.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought you wanted to hear the story about what happened in the Winter Court.
Decadic, is there anyone
I
you'd like
guess
to mention
not.
this to before we hopefully simultaneously kill 3 servants?
Are you still talking? We haven't split up and searched yet. Me and Straub are going through the crowd right now.
So him and Strahd are already gone.
Yeah, they're long gone. We're just
So
like,
I'm guessing the plan is you're trying to take out all 3 servants at the same time
Yes.
before they realize. So that's going to require 3 groups. So that's 1 group.
they're one.
Their group.
We're a group.
Their group.
And you're
I'm
by
a group.
yourself.
So it's going to be a little bit of a skill challenge because you have
You've
to.
shown you can take one by
you have
yourself.
to find
so,
the right
yeah.
servant,
I don't trust him off by himself, even though I've had something
Oh,
to
I'm being
drink, so
super
that
careful.
may go.
and you have to find a way to whatever you're going to do. You can dispatch him. How you're going to dispatch him. So let's do this a scene or 2 at a time, right? First, let's start off with Decadic's crew, right?
Mhm.
There's going to be a little bit of an extra challenge.
Decadic, Strong, and Steve.
So as Decadic and Strom
Maybe I
are making their way off, working your way through the crowd, Decadic, as you're trying to pinpoint who this is, you hear somebody call out to you, and they say, "Oh, Lord Thornbrook, Lord Thornbrook, hello." You call off to the distance. You see a elven woman with long blonde hair rolling all the way down to probably about her lower buttocks. She is wearing a purple dress that exposes her bosom a little bit. Has longer sleeves to her arms. She's wearing a beautiful silver and diamond tiara made to look like golden leaves. Actually, I'll just show you the picture. There you go. There you go. So
Is it his fiance?
she says, "Oh, I'm surprised to see you here before the wedding, Lulia Goldley."
Oh, wait. Yes. Hello. Yeah, I did not expect. Sorry, you caught me at a vulnerable moment.
I'm sorry about that. It's terrible that our first meeting is at your father's funeral. I feel horrible about that and everything that has happened. as we'll probably be spending the rest of our lives together. I will endear to probably make up for it in some way. Would we have the chance to speak this evening?
At a later point, perhaps, but if you don't mind, my friend here is not feeling very well. Something disagreed with them.
Yes, Steve, could you please help me? I'm feeling faint, Steve.
Yes. Had a little,
watching
not even too much. If you take my meaning, I just want to look after him, make sure he's okay, and then, yes, I'd be happy to talk more with you at some other time.
Of course.
Steve, say goodbye to the nice lady. Let's go.
Later, lady.
Goodbye, Sir Steve. And, Sir...
Skybreaker. He's a samurai of River. Yes.
Sir Skybreaker, and of course, Lord Fairlord Thorn.
Wow.
Yes. Until we meet again, Lady Lulia. Yes.
Of course, till we meet again.
I was
You're
the problem.
gonna have to try to ditch her because she's slowly kind of just stalking you over the party.
Oh, good.
So that's a part of the skill challenge here. One of you is going to have to be the lookout to. So it's going to be a skill challenge. I'm going to require
what's Steve's
4
stat?
checks. No, technically a 5th check, right?
God.
1, you're going to have to try to investigate and try to pick out the servants. 2, you're going to have to try to find out which one, perceive which one it is. 3, you're going to have to try to stealth your way over to them. And 4, I'll need a nice sleight of hand to arrange the right situation. And 5th and finally, I'm going to need, specifically from Decadic Thornbrook, I'm going to need how are you going to shake your fiancé, who at this point has seen you at the party and is just constantly kind of keeping her eye open for you. So, who wants
Steve,
to do
go
what?
run interception.
So,
Sure thing, boss.
you guys split the checks evenly amongst you, though.
What's interception?
Decadic, you get your own special things. So, what are you guys doing?
Now I'm picturing like a dead football player, like a zombie football player. Is your friend
All right.
Steve.
So,
Okay. The end of Beetlejuice.
so first check you said was looking for. Is it,
Yeah, investigation. Let's trade. Yeah, you do the investigation. You want to start that off?
Yeah, since I think I'm the one who can see clearly between the two of us. There's my low rolls. That's a 17.
17 takes you a while. It's difficult, but you are able to see a good chunk of the servants. Who wants to do the perception?
I'll do perception.
Okay.
Are you at?
That is a 30.
Jesus.
30.
Holy crap!
30. Even with all the hallucinations going on a little bit, just the touchful ones, you were able to fight through it, and you're able to find one that matches the description. Technically, there's like 3 of them, and they're walking together matching the description, right?
I found all 3, Captain.
But it's all like the same one, but there's 3 of them. Okay.
Which one's which? The one in the middle. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Who's doing what next?
Let's see. The third one. What was the third check? Escaping perception.
You have to find them. You have to perceive them. Next one would be stealth and sleight of hand.
Actually, this one is
Perception.
Would casting a detect evil help with any of these?
Potentially it could give you advantage on the investigation check.
Just 4 checks?
Yeah, just a 4 check. There'll be a 5th check when you get to the scene.
I'll do the stealth, trying to like wrangle Strom in his drunken stupor.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So if we just start
Oh,
fighting.
fuck me! Ooh, okay.
You're on fire.
That's 23 stealth.
23. All right. Next check is the sleight of hand.
That's a 9.
Tricky samurai.
Good for you.
Steve got his way.
God damn it.
He's quick, but his intentions are very clear most of the time.
Yeah.
You stuff disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeping those in mind. You are
You picked
able
a
to
good
arrange a
group.
situation, but it's not great.
Disadvantage on stealth.
You guys are only going to have a D4 minus
Are you
1
wearing like all your armor
Rounds.
to this wedding?
to stop
Mhm.
this mind.
Oh, okay. I didn't wear any armor to the wedding.
I'm wearing my Admiral outfit
3.
over it.
You're going to have 3 rounds.
Okay.
Okay. I will get to everyone's rounds soon. We'll just run a
It is
group
my
combat
uniform.
around.
Oh, you're good.
Next is whom?
I guess we'll go next.
Okay. Yeah. Let's. Who wants to Who wants to investigate? Who
Good
wants
luck
to
on the stealth,
proceed?
boys.
Who wants to stealth? Who wants to sleight of hand?
I wouldn't. I can do investigation.
It has to be
Okay.
evenly spread.
I will do investigation.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
I'll do perception.
Okay. And then
Okay.
stealth.
Go for it.
I'll do stealth. And then you'll do sleight of hand.
Sure.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. I mean, we're great at all of those.
I like your vote of confidence. Alrighty. I will investigate.
What's your bonus on that?
Plus 13.
Oh, yeah, you do it.
By the way, make sure no one drinks that drink I left in your hunting room.
That
There's
is
a corpse in there, so I
a
imagine they won't.
22.
22. Okay.
Thank you.
You were able to find the one.
Which one is it?
It's the one you were looking for.
The red-haired one.
Sure. You guys got the
Which one's
soul
you found?
patch. You guys got the redhead.
Yes, I get the fencer, basically. There you go.
Okay, so then you roll perception.
Okay. So plus 4.
Oh, damn it. Mine's a plus 8.
22.
Oh, damn.
You doubted him?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did too.
You're able to not only as Toast is able to point out all of the servants that he finds, using his expert knowledge of finding servants, as he's gotten used
For
to his
tipping.
keep. You almost have to fence them off.
What servant seems uninterested in you?
All of them.
Smoot is able to easily go, it finds the one with the reddish hair.
Aha, that one.
Okay. Next is the stealth.
All right, here we go.
What's your bonus to stealth?
Plus 10.
You blow me out of the water.
What, to your 2
Plus
disadvantage?
2.
15
At
total.
disadvantage.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good.
Oh.
15's fine. This is success based.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so sleight of hand.
Depending on
right?
how many successes you get is what die I roll -1.
Yes, sleight of hand.
Okay.
Your D20 -1? You got a 0, it turns out.
Holy shit. That's a 16.
Nice.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Thought we would screw this up.
Oh. That's pretty good. You guys averaged out. You guys averaged out the D6
We did it.
-1.
We
That's
did it.
4 rounds.
Investigation's gonna be my
I have a crazy ass plan, but you go next.
Okay.
I'm excited for your plan. If we can take one of these, I'm down for it.
Captain, this is Toast. We have found a target.
Target second.
To gamify, if they get away, it's bad. So many rounds, so essentially they try to teleport away. So, Captain, you're soloing.
Yep. I'm good at most of these skills, ish.
Okay.
Not the first one. That's gonna suck.
Investigate.
It should be.
I've decided to buff up before the actual hunt, and I'm using my foresight for the day.
Foresight it is. Okay.
Great. All right. Investigate. With advantage, that's a 6, I think.
What?
Yes, a 6. A 1 and a 4.
It's elf
All of
shaped.
these fucking humans look the same.
Yeah, I'm aware.
You're having trouble.
I'm looking for who doesn't look like a human when I get close to them.
You're at -2 successes.
Great.
Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
Perception.
Yeah, perception. Go ahead.
26.
26. All right. That's
17, 18.
okay.
Why are they all so fucking close to each other?
Yeah.
Don't question it.
26. You're at positive 1 success.
Hey, look at
Great.
you.
Stealth.
No, that's positive 2 successes. Sorry. That's 4.
21 on stealth.
Still.
Ooh.
Okay.
Expertise in the last
Okay.
2 are gonna carry me home.
They better.
Ooh, that's a 20. So, 35 on sleight of hand.
Jesus
Good
God.
Lord Almighty.
35. I didn't think you were going to get to 10. 30 was 10. Right? Up to 20 is 3. 25. And then it's, the fucking, you went from -2 successes to 10. Okay.
Those rogue levels coming in handy.
The whole D6. Yeah, I gotta say, rogue levels are coming in handy. D6. Oh, go. You're going to have 1 round
Nice.
Wow.
to take this fucker out. That doesn't seem fair.
That's a good.
Oh well. All right.
Literally just popped up.
Oh,
was
that's fantastic.
That was some bullshit right there.
I didn't cast Glibness. I should have. It's too late. Okay, go.
Okay.
Not much of a foresight. They would have told you to do good in this.
You can glibness if you want.
If I can, then yes.
Yeah, you
Cast
this whole
hindsight,
time
so
as
you
you
know
are
you should've
preparing,
used.
because it isn't like, oh, you got a couple rounds of doing this. You guys are stalking these guys over like a 5 to 10 minute period, depending on how long.
Yeah, we're not
The
creepy.
captain only took about so you're all.
It's
you're all
easier for me to
happening
spot them.
around
I got
the
30
same
feet. It's
time.
pretty fucking clear.
Each of them will eventually have to restock for drinks. As they do, they kind of go off in 3 different directions, different refilling stations. On the way there to the refilling stations, so the party is on a hill in the distance, right? At this time, it's starting to become night. The party's starting to wind down, but people are still concentrated at the party. These servants walk off to far off areas because they want to cook the food far away from them, have the drinks farther away from the party, and it's all contoured in. That way, the no one's standing at the buffet, right? That is only like merchants, right, or like lower nobles stand at buffet. These people are served their food.
I like the thought process.
So you find an open spot where you think you'll have a few rounds before somebody might see you to be able to kill them and potentially dispose of the body. Or get rid of them in some way, whatever you choose. Each of you, I want you to roll initiative.
Just make a statue.
Right?
Individually?
Yes, all of you roll initiative.
No, and I'm gonna.
And I will roll
Relentless.
initiative for the 3 monsters.
Ooh. What do I get? What do I get?
Okay.
There we go. That's back to normal.
That's not good.
Hey, you look prepared.
Yeah. I wish my compatriots were equally as prepared.
Steve got a
Plus
20.
3.
You included him.
You got a natural 30.
Against Decadic in your crew, their initiative, if you guys can keep track of their hit points, there's going to be 3 different bad guys. Your guys' initiative you are trying to beat is a 12.
Oh, handily.
I'll just call him. You got 18.
I got 23.
Against Corey and Neil, you were trying to beat a 13.
I got a 20.
And
I
against,
got a 6.
and against the captain, it's an 18.
Haha.
We have one.
I
That's,
also have an 18.
we have one that's red.
Oh, no, he has an 18. If you have a 19, you beat him.
No, I have also an 18.
Oh, you have more dex than this guy does.
We have one that's
I have a plus
blonde,
3.
right?
He also has a plus 3. You have a 17 or a 16?
Right?
I have a 15. Like Dex?
Yeah.
16.
Shit, you
Well,
both
there
have
you
the
go.
same.
God damn
Fuck.
it.
Roll off. And down. Oh no.
I got a 14 on the day.
I got a natural 20 on it.
Ouch.
This is not good for you.
No.
I mean, you killed one without any effort, right? You got so many successes, I'm like, he has like 10 rounds to kill this dude. Like, the dude's dead. This guy, though, this might be, well, I mean, you have surprised me. You've done some
I have one more
crazy-
thing before we started off, so or
Okay.
a minute
Yeah,
before.
You got a
Last
minute.
for a minute, so.
So let's start with, I'll do Decadic in your fight, then your guys' fight, then your fight. All right?
Cool.
Okay, you two. You go before him, so what do you guys do?
So the servants are going off to like a side tent.
Yes,
or-
you have 3 rounds before you are seen.
Go, Steve, get it.
Steve will take care of it.
Yep.
Steve, get it! Ah, he doesn't even see Steve. Steve's stabbing him.
Steve, cause a distraction.
Jesus, Steve has the power to make people not notice their own wounds.
This man is our god.
He's not even breaking the skin. Look at that. They're all internal wounds.
Ooh, the emotional damage when they find out.
Shame.
Hey, you
All
can't
right.
move. Steve killed you.
Given all of that going on there, I'm just gonna spring the big guns. I'm gonna cast Time Stop. My
Ooh.
9th level spell I learned
Finally.
last level.
Oh,
This level?
Jesus.
This level? You got a book with time stop in it.
No, I don't.
Yes, from the Vampire Castle. I got a book. It had time stops. I gave it to you.
Yeah.
I do not remember this.
It was the
Yeah.
witches. It was Vecna's book or whatever. The dude, the Vampire Castle. He got his hand and his heart and something else. And I got his spell book, and it had time stop in it.
oh
You
yeah.
think I can keep track of all the books I have and dedicated them?
That's fair.
I'm so insulted right now.
Tony, Captain, I've researched and created my own spell. Time stop. You fucker! I gave it to you on Christmas.
You killed someone in my family's house. You have no right to complain right now.
I have so many rights. I'll kill another
Look,
person.
Captain, I bought the DVD. I got you.
Alright, so I stopped the time for 1d4 plus 1.
You stop time for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. You can do,
That's
as long as you don't do damage
Yes,
to them, you can
as-
do anything.
As long as it doesn't affect someone else, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So all the buffs you want. in the
But I do
world.
say buffs on your allies is okay.
Mhm.
I rule that for time stop.
Yeah, he did that in Pathfinder too, which was helpful.
Yes, I rolled so that's 3 turns in a row of time stop.
Which start after this one, right? So you have the rest of this round to do whatever.
Unless he harms the duties after.
Yeah.
Alright,
But you could do things like open up doors. And,
Yeah.
Anyway, it's missed.
Anyway,
It's
so-
your time stop. So go ahead and take your 3 turns.
I don't think I really need 3 turns for this, but if I can angle myself in such a way, catch up to the servant,
Oh yeah.
And-
No issue.
get the line of fire where there's nothing behind him or close to him, I'm just gonna disintegrate him point blank.
Push him, Steve.
Okay. Are you doing any other buffs or anything else in the other turns, or are you just gonna disintegrate?
Nope, I just want to take care of these fuckers as fast as possible.
I will say, since you are able to literally stop time, stop his perception of where you are, and literally get literally right up on his asshole and cast it, I'm going to give him
1,000 years of
disadvantage on his dexterity save.
Question: is Steve affected by time stop?
Ooh.
Oddly, no. Right? Steve's going to be in a completely different thing.
Is Steve level 21?
Oh my God!
He might be.
He's gone beyond. This is how you become a paladin because you're
I'm
senior
going
guy.
to. What level are you casting
My
disintegrate?
God.
Base level, 6th level.
Just 6?
How much chance of the path to God? Just ask him.
That's sad. Didn't I care? Okay. All right.
Okay, I got mine legit.
This is a brand new turn for you. You get to do this, so that's a 1.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. So that's max damage.
So are you a Stivonian or
Max damage is going to be
Stevenite?
10 d6 plus 40, so 100 hit points of damage.
Stevian.
100 hit points of damage.
Upright, Stevie.
He's bloodied. He's got 50 hit points left.
Oh, that didn't. Oh, I was hoping that would disintegrate him literally,
How many-
turn him to dust.
how many hit points?
They have 150 hit points. Literally, all of a sudden, there's a big hole in him that literally just shoots up, and it's just like you're underneath.
Which one are you attacking?
One.
Uh,
The blonde. I actually don't know.
sure, yeah, I'm attacking the blonde, yeah.
Okay.
We'll say that.
He has 3
I don't
left.
remember.
He has.
He has
50.
lost 100 health.
Yeah, he's taking 100. Okay.
That's not how you usually do this.
So with
I need
that,
consistency. Thank you.
fuck it. If I reduce him to 0 with a disintegrate, he will turn to dust. So I'll cast a 7th level disintegrate to try to finish him off.
Okay. Shit. 7th level disintegrate does how much damage?
Upcasting that as 13d6 plus 40.
Okay.
Plus
all right,
40?
All right.
Yeah. So
Damn.
that will handily, take care of him. Does it need to make another deck save?
No, he's dead.
Okay.
He's dead. I'll say if you cast it at 7th level instead of 6, okay. He's dead.
If
He's
you
dead.
get
Just
we get
gone.
the low
Pile
one,
bash.
then
Mine
take
taken
care
care of.
Damn.
That's how
Literally,
do it.
you see Steve stab him through, and he just disintegrates into dust.
Wait, was that an illusion? Steve, was that an illusion?
It's a fucking illusion. It's still around, man.
With my third turn, I'll run back over to where I was before previously, so
The
I'm not
holy
like,
voice
suddenly
has
to do
spoken to you, my child.
Random pile of dust.
All right.
Brian the Angel of
Sexy.
Steve.
All right, you guys easily took care of your fight.
Good job, Steve.
Yes,
The
Steve.
king.
Great
MVP.
job, Steve.
Did you see Steve do that? It was wonderful.
Yes, it's very useful. We should have him join our crew.
Would it be the first time an imaginary man joined the crew?
Stephen Stanley, they can be best friends.
Still, I've never heard of who this Stanley guy is.
All right.
Neither have I.
Next is who wants to be next?
We are.
Shit
You
about
guys want to be next?
Stanley.
Okay,
next.
sure. You guys, the creature goes. You catch the creature in an opportune time where it's filling up a bucket by the water, right, to refill like a wash basin or something.
Yeah.
And it's picking up the wash bucket, and as it does, it kind of opens up its mouth, and these little tadpoles kind of just drop out of its mouth blink, 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 into the water.
Uh-oh.
It kind of looks around a little bit, and it just kind of like, oops, and just drops the bucket into the stream.
Oh, shit.
And then takes another little thing of water and just starts walking back. What do you guys do?
We're going in round order?
Yeah, round order, because you guys have 4 rounds to take this guy out. You guys beat him on initiative, so you guys can get him before he can react.
I beat him with a 6.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of you beat him.
Toast,
You got a
waiter,
13.
smooth. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Toast,
Oh, shit.
what are you doing?
I guess I'll do... Fuck. I had so many ideas. Levitate.
Okay.
He has to make a con save of 16.
Con save is
If
16.
he fails, it happens. If he doesn't, nothing happens.
I think that's a failure. Yeah, he fails.
Yep.
So he starts to levitate in the air.
Yep, about maybe 10 feet.
10 feet. 10 feet in the air.
Yep, now he
Okay.
can't move or anything, so he won't be able to...
About 5 feet. You want him to be reachable?
Yeah, 5
You're
feet.
so like,
Sorry, yeah, 5 feet. 5 feet off the ground. Whatever is reachable.
He gets lowered a bit more. Oh, wait, sorry.
Okay. So you levitate him 5 feet off the ground. As it does, he kind of shucks and kind of turns around. Anything for your bonus action or anything?
No, not for nothing.
As it kind of like gets shucked around, he kind of just turns around towards you guys. He looks at you both, and he's like,
Tons.
I'm gonna roll an insight for him.
Oh, shit.
Just trying to figure out where your
I fight
Insight.
insight.
roll a deception with disadvantage, right?
Oh, God.
Just act absolutely crazy so no one can figure out what you're trying to do.
Give him advantage.
Disadvantage, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a 6.
Oh.
It's pretty clear what you're up to.
Not only that, he was basically trying to see, do they know what I am, or are they just randomly fucking with me?
Oh, yeah.
So
We know you're a bad guy.
He's down. He flies 20 feet in the air.
Ah, bitch!
These are beings capable of flight, and he is going to pull out a laser rifle.
Oh.
We're gonna be stealthy here.
Yeah, it's over.
And plasma rifle.
I thought
Fuck
the
it.
levitate would hold him there.
Normally,
they could fly.
normally it can, unless they can fly. He's gonna shoot. He's
Well, there's a
gonna.
spell that could hold a person somehow.
He's gonna try to light you up.
Well, it's just with levitate you can't get out of it. There's nothing to push against.
Yeah. No, it's a good idea. Just
just gonna work.
Does what's your AC?
My AC is... I do have something else, though. 21.
21. It's not an explosion. It's a black light shoots out of the laser beam in the darkness and just literally disintegrates little holes around
Oh,
them.
jeez.
Vanish for one. The killers cloaks themselves from sight and you can see them.
Careful, you might lose that other testicle another way.
I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Smoot, whatever will you do? Are you within 10 feet of Toast?
30 feet.
30 feet of Toast? Probably.
So what is that, a +4?
Yeah.
What'd you guys get?
25.
27.
Okay. Your wills are strong, so he does not turn invisible. But he does. Okay. There we go. Ooh,
It's,
He goes
yeah.
invisible
Turn,
based on a will save?
they have an ability called Vanish for one. These are
Neat.
different monsters.
Just neat.
Could just take down like 51 hit points.
Well, I hope you have a way to hit him.
Oh, I have a spell I don't need to hit him with.
Can I? Sorry, Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew.
Oh, sorry.
I do have that
I'm in a
spell.
rare mood for that. It's your turn, Smooth.
Hang on. I'm reading something here real quick.
Okay. Reading. That
Power
sounds
word
dangerous. We don't do that here.
Gotta hurt him.
Who reads
That's
books
why
and does that?
51 hit
Nerds. That's who.
99.
Bunch
Like,
of books we got in
the nerd.
games from months ago that nobody
Okay,
has.
I don't know if this is gonna help
please help.
because I don't have a lot. So, Beta Force.
Oh, is that trapped in a bubble? Oh, okay.
You could teleport out of that, or you couldn't?
I don't know.
I don't think you could, because we trapped that one guy that way.
I gotta look at a Beta Force now. Beta Force?
Yeah, it's like well, you know, it's a small bead, and you got force inside of it. And
What's the DC to save?
7,000.
15
Wow.
decks.
15 decks. Here, I'll just roll this.
It's actually
little thing.
deceptively easy.
He rolled a 3 plus not enough without me looking. I don't
Okay.
think he's got a 12 decks.
So it takes 5d4 damage.
5d4 force damage. And he's enclosed in a sphere for 1 minute. Anyone that's failed to save completely is trapped in the area sphere. The creature succeeds to save is only partially.
So 13 points of damage.
Close creature can use its action to push. So basically, it's just a wall of force. It can be teleported out of, but it is a wall of force. It can't normally be gotten out of any other way outside of like teleportation.
Okay, so that was Smoot's turn.
Okay. Okay.
So my turn.
Yeah.
I will cast Earthbind on him instead.
Earthbind.
Pull him back down.
What is the save, Earthbind?
Strength 16.
Strength 16. He's not good at that.
Choose one creature within range. Is he less than 300 feet away?
Yeah. He was only 30. You levitate him 5, and then he went 20 feet in the air, so he was only 25.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he's in a bubble, and then that bubble begins to come crashing to the ground.
Actually, no. An airborne creature affected by the spell safely descends.
That's fine. So either way, he's on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we get
So
he doesn't
literally,
take damage.
The ball just kind of bounces a couple times. And he is now bound, I believe, for the next minute. He cannot fly. Right?
And we can't get to him.
Could be the fun.
Yes, it lasts 1 minute.
So he's in the bubble. So this is round number 2.
That's the
Okay.
start of round 2. Yeah.
So how
What
many
is he is going to do? The archers. Yeah, he's going to
He
be
was
like,
25 feet in the air. I couldn't get him.
which one of you looks the dumbest?
Toast!
That's an excellent question, and one I refuse to answer.
My charisma is 18.
God.
My charisma is astonishingly...
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm going off like what I think you're doing. Like I'm trying to like from his perspective.
Toast
without
been
even looking
talking?
at your sheet.
Ooh.
That's a solid question. Has Toast been talking? I'll say even he has, odd he hasn't. Even he has. Yes, he thinks you're a moron. He is going to try to.
Huzzah! You are trapped in my bead of force, and I'm putting you back. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
He's going to attempt to do memory thief on you.
Good luck. Oh wait, shit.
An intelligence.
The last thing you need to do is lose more memories.
What else is there left? It's like going,
You're gonna forget you have ships.
it's like coming to a store
I
after
like
Black
that
Friday.
stuff that's made from milk that sits on a
Intelligence,
shelf
you
for a
said?
while. What's it
Intelligence
called?
saving throw.
I don't remember.
9.
Jeez.
That's the only memory you can get.
9.
It's like a
Nine.
weird roll.
Okay. The artillerist psychically plunders the mind of the creature they can see within 30 feet of them. The target must make an intelligence saving throw
feel
or
tingly.
take. So first you take 33 psychic damage, and until they finish a long rest or die.
33 psychic?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I am way down.
Is that magic?
Why are you way down?
Because my max HP is at 37 right now.
Why is your max HP
I
37?
don't know.
How the hell is your max
Wait,
HP?
is that from the fight with Agrasco? Like, didn't he have
Didn't
an ability to, like, lower
Oh,
your
it was an
HP?
exhaustion thing, right?
That was an exhaustion thing.
That would have been
Uh,
long gone.
Yeah, you don't forget to take the long rest. But anyway, you
I
take
did.
33,
It just hasn't reset it to max.
Go back to your character sheet.
and until
set it to tell it
fix
to
it,
whatever
Chip.
the
this part is important because this affects your spell save DC.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix this.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay.
time stop. You
Anyway,
motherfucker.
to note, the other effect on your characters outside of the damage, your proficiency bonus will decrease until you finish a long rest by 1, and his proficiency bonus will increase by
Let's
2.
just say Rebecca
Damn.
stole that book, too.
No! It's like, oh, where's, that's time stop.
There we
Technic
go.
will love this. Here, you take that. This was where you were getting
And
attacked
now-
by books.
33 psychic, correct?
Yep,
And then what else happens?
What else happens
My
is...
proficiency or
I got a
whatever?
rough idea
Yeah, your
what these are, but
proficiency
they're
bonus,
good
just
for me. You
remember,
take
all
it.
your rolls are right now at a -1.
Oh, so okay.
Any roll that involves your proficiency bonus is at a -1.
Gotcha.
Like,
including the
he
save
uses stuff. I mean, sort of destruction.
Additionally-
shit, so I don't blame him.
He aims with his rifle, and he's going to aim at...
Don't you say testicle.
He's going to aim at
Same
Nitro
guy.
Testicle. He's going to aim at Neil's character.
That's my testicle.
And he has, oddly enough, looking at it,
One
he has
smoot
something
remaining.
called a
That too.
phasing rifle.
Oh, no.
He shoots through the bubble.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what?
Not to be
Oh,
rude, but I'm questioning your choice of Beta Force.
I am
I didn't
too.
have anything else.
Here, go to Beta Force, around the Beta Force.
okay. Smoot, you take 21 force damage
Okay.
as he shoots through the bubble, and it literally, you notice it goes through your armor and then hits you.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't leave
lagging.
damage on your armor, though.
Good. Because I spent a long time polishing that.
I know, right? It's freshly
Is this
polished.
the expensive armor too?
Smoot, your
Oh, wait, that
turn.
might have been him. Never mind. Yeah, the adamantine.
So he's on the ground now.
He is
Right.
on the ground. Yeah.
He's stuck on the ground for a minute.
With a Beta Force around it.
That we cannot get through. But that's okay.
So,
I don't work here.
Better get out your most powerful spells.
I really
that
hope
was
you
it.
can pull your guy in one round.
He needs to take more damage.
You're a disgrace to my class.
Good.
Get a new one.
No!
mm,
I'm not doing that again.
Become like a sorcerer or something.
Wow.
what kind of energy was that?
Force.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not magic?
No, it's purely technology.
Okay.
It was a force.
So I'm going to cast protection from energy on myself. Force.
Okay. Protect your men. You are now resistance to force.
Okay. And I'm going to try and seek cover.
Okay. You seek cover. You jump on the other side of the hill. You essentially have like a +5 to your AC. You got like 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
Top of the initiative.
Can you turn off the Beta Force?
nope.
Oh my god.
So, whatever spells you got in there to hurt him.
I don't think I can't get through the Beta Force. Nothing goes through it.
Yeah,
Can you
just
roll
air.
the Beta
You
Force
can, I
into,
think
like...
you can cast inside of Beta Force, can't you?
I thought it was just air goes to the Beta Force.
The Beta Force.
Don't you
only-
need stuff that materializes inside, like not goes through? If that makes
A
sense.
sphere of transparent force that encloses for 1 minute any creature that failed to save or is completely within the area is trapped.
Yeah, I
in
didn't
the
think
sphere.
anything could go
Creatures
through.
that exceed the save or partially. You're thinking wall. You're thinking like force cage or like wall of force.
Oh.
The
So
only
then-
breathable air can pass through the sphere's wall. No attack or other effect
Yeah.
can. Oh.
I thought so. Because that's what happened with that other dude we fought. When you put him in a bead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd have to.
You have dispel the force speed. Can either
I
one
don't
of you
have
do
dispel. Okay.
It says no other effect.
As a bonus action,
It does only weigh 1 pound,
Mhm.
of course.
can you cast a spell
what?
into a?
I'm thinking of casting a tentacle and just tentacles just keep smashing it.
I was gonna say we can play soccer.
Or volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's more appropriate for a
A
candidate.
spell's description of the wall of force is silent. Spell effects can.
I just think it'd be fun to have tentacle just keep smashing it.
Tentacle just toss it in the air.
Yeah, and the gravity will pull it back down. I'm game.
Shake him a bunch.
Yeah. While he's floating in the middle, he's not gonna hit the walls. We're just
Wall,
gonna
you make the walls hit him.
That's what we're gonna try.
can't. He's literally floating in the middle of the bubble.
No.
Misty
Also then-
step or other teleportation.
Dig a
ability
really
can
deep
ignore
hole and
fields
bury
of
a minute, so when the bead pops, he
Yeah,
suffocates.
dispel magic.
How long
Do you
does the
cast
bead last
spells
for a minute?
through a cube of force? A barrier is centered on you. Moves with
Yeah, I
you.
don't know what to do then.
Spell effects can't pass the barrier. Nothing items good spells can be cast within.
Wait until the bead dissipates.
Which is going to be too long.
Yeah, because the earthbind will wear out right after that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't cast
So-
into the
Not a good plan.
force field.
Mistakes are made.
Not a good plan, I'll admit that. That's on me.
Did not know he could fly. I'm sorry. I thought
You
levitating.
two are a
you
winning combination right now.
I thought if we levitate him, he can't go anywhere,
Not
then he would
he
just
would
need
need
help.
to.
Yeah, right.
Do you guys have any other effects on him?
Nothing that can go through that bubble.
He's going to.
So yeah, I do not. I guess I just.
He's going to try to memory thief you again. Give me another intelligence saving throw.
I will hold my action. If he does break out of the bubble, then I'll hit him with an Eldritch Blast. But
Okay,
other than that, I
okay,
won't
okay.
do anything else. Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Ooh, that's a 17. Oh wait, 16.
-1. Yeah, so that'd be 16, which I think still makes it. No, 17 is the DC.
Ah!
Shit.
All right.
Are you proficient with intelligence saving throws?
No.
Then you wouldn't subtract the negative one.
Oh, so then 17.
So it is 17. Okay, you do make it. So he is.
Who knows being not proficient?
At this
would help.
point, noticing what's going on, he's going to pull out something that looks like a tricorder. He's going to hit a crystal button and shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
No! No! God!
Okay,
He's disappeared.
and he's gone.
Toast, you let me down.
You're not here. You can't hear this. Go
I
away.
will be let
Okay.
down.
Your
Still
turn.
have the rally cry up.
I'm not telling the captain. You're telling the captain. Oh shit! He used foresight. You should have seen this coming.
Toast let him get away.
Captain, during this whole time before.
No,
Well, this is why I put you with him.
It's the.
You're
it's
supposed
the,
to rein him in.
It's the captain's.
He's a loose cannon.
I'll have you know, Captain. I have nothing to do with cannons. That was Rutherford's job.
As you
Can I do anything else before I
You
start
want to keep that
this?
soul cannon.
What is?
Use my staff so I get a spell slot back,
Sure.
and also use a bonus action to get my shoot. I lost the name of it. What's a spell?
Time stop.
No, that's not in my
Hey, here's
wheelhouse.
available.
Fairy fire.
Spirit Shroud up with radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
Ensemble?
Okay. Spirit Shroud with radiant damage. Sounds good to me.
I'm assuming it's pretty much going to start by him
Fancy.
noticing me casting that last one to get it going.
Yeah, because he gets around on you.
Yes.
He is going to open up, seeing you there. He's going to try to memory thief you real quick.
Better not.
So-
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Great.
You cannot recall him stealing your memories.
He took the memory of stealing my memory.
If you don't remember losing memory.
What's this elephant doing in my portable hole?
It's
What?
a DC 17, right?
What was the
Well, I had a 16, I failed.
So two things happen. One, want to keep this in mind. Your proficiency bonus decreases by 1.
Great.
So that means all of your, basically your,
Everything that I do.
yeah. His increases by 2, and you take 33 seconds.
Cool.
So that happens. And he technically gets a tentacle attack, so he's going to use as he looks in your eyes, and like literally you feel like your memory's being sucked out of your mind. You can literally see like visions of your childhood just kind of like getting sucked from
Whatever. No wonder I
Screaming at
failed it. You can have
Zarbot,
that.
flowing into his mind as it does.
Can I push more Zarbot memories at him?
You do that. That's why it's so overfeeding. He opens up his big tentacled mouth. On the inside of his mouth, it's not like a big hole. It's literally like a beak. There's a beak in
Oh
there.
God. Gross.
He's going to throw one of his tentacles at you from his mouth.
I got a 16 AC with disadvantage.
Phasing tentacle, 16 AC. So he goes from plus 9 to an 11. So disadvantage.
Yep.
It's just
14 plus 11.
That'll hit just
Oh,
barely
the
at
ocean's
25.
insane.
You take
it's just
21
crazy 'cause
psychic
that's really
damage.
hard
Okay.
for their bodies, that big.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah, if it's smaller than a beak, they can't get through it.
And he chooses
Kind of like a mouse
you.
if it's smaller.
Instead of being grappled, you're teleported 15 feet away from him. As he hits you with his tentacle, all of a sudden time and
Well, that's
space
obnoxious.
distort, and you're 15
Look
feet
at
away.
Jelly.
How far away am I to start?
There's nothing there.
You're exactly 15 feet. He had to be within melee.
Oh, okay.
Pulled a Dio on you. You must be afraid
The
of
stairs.
God. I was just at the top of these.
That's right. The guy in the background is JoJo.
Porif, what have you done?
Anyway, it's your initiative.
All right. Well,
You
I'm
have this round and the next round to take him down.
Oh my.
okay. I'm going to Hexblade's curse him
Okay.
and run up and attack twice,
Okay.
which is a -1 now. Let's see action.
You get used to it. Yeah.
Does a 15 hit? Sorry, a 14. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Do you guys know advantage with a 1 and a 2 doesn't help much?
Especially when it's a -1 after that. Yeah. That's great.
That god of fate is conspiring against you.
We're gonna kill that god next.
Kill the god.
Second attack.
Good. We just never rolled
only
well
if
enough
it's
to
written.
find him.
23.
23 will totally hit him.
Cool.
We're
So,
lucky enough to.
is he any issues with Force, Fire, Radiant, or Necrotic?
Force, Fire, Radiant, and Necrotic are all fine.
Okay, so that is
Oh,
1,
Griffins.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll.
Roll the dice.
So 24 damage plus it would be 20, but I'm down -1, so 18. So 42 damage.
Plus minus
42
1.
damage. Woo!
42 damage.
He's at 102.
It's unfortunate that I missed an attack. I needed that.
How much did you do?
42.
42 damage done on the elephant dude you're fighting at this moment.
Next, he is going to, looking at you, you're getting really
You
close.
should.
He,
Take a tentacle or two off.
yeah. Fuck, you're close range. You're too close for me to get with the fucking,
Blah, blah.
He can leave. He's welcome to walk away.
We're trying to keep him from leaving.
Walk away, not teleport away.
yeah, he can do this with the phase rifle. He's going to shoot you with the phase rifle. First, I'm going to roll to see if I hit. I have disadvantage.
Yep. I only got a 16 AC, so you're probably pretty good.
Oh, no. 5 plus 5 plus
16.
11 is 16. Yeah. So first
Should not have said anything.
take phase rifle, take 21 force damage. And make me a 17 wisdom saving throw.
If only we had some
Ooh, 18 on the die.
people near us to help
Nice.
out.
17, 18. These two are keep rolling so goddamn
You
close.
Make sure you
are
run them
not teleported away from him in a place of his choosing.
Well, that's good.
Okay. And he's going to basically just shoot. How many times can you do that? One more. All right. I have disadvantage. Oh no, 3 plus 11 is
14.
14. He misses.
Yes!
Okay.
It's all paying off.
Okay. Your turn.
Good for you.
I'm gonna use my last potion of speed so I can get my 3 attacks and hope that it pays off.
Okay.
What happened?
No.
What?
I took a drink and it like shot us.
Strong is drunk.
Alright, attack
Fail
number
to drink.
I just had to watch.
That's
it.
what a
Like,
one feels like.
Did I see what happened?
Alright, 29 on the first hit.
That's it.
A crit! Thank you, that's what I needed. I got a 20 and a 1. God damn.
7-10 split.
Alright, and third hit. Another hit at 29. So we got 3 hits. What's 18 times 3, real quick?
I don't know.
What's 9
54.
times 6? Yeah.
9 times 6 is 54.
Yes.
I got a
9
calculator over
times
here.
18 times 3 is the same thing as 9 times 6.
Oh,
So
well, there you go.
54, cool.
Yeah.
So 54 damage plus.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm not going to argue with you.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's for the basic.
Yeah, 50. Yeah.
1,
3, 4, 5,
2,
6,
3.
50,
1,
4.
2, 3. 1, 2,
Oh, my
3.
veins.
1,
Yeah,
2.
they call them fingers, but I never see them thing.
Whoa! Oh, come on, it went away.
Oh boy.
That was Simpsons?
I think so.
I think the Otto said that.
So I like when they figure out. It's like, well, they have 4 fingers. What's the deal with that?
So it's
And then
54
God has
plus
5.
Yeah.
7 times 3 plus 3 more, so 24. 24 d6. Roll.
Dear Lord, just kill the thing. 24 times 6 is
86 plus 54 is 140.
Woo! He's
You-
gone.
You got him.
He dead.
And then some.
Is it dead? It was a
Wait,
close fight.
140?
86
Oh,
plus.
total.
Yeah.
I was
80
like, yeah.
140 from that turn.
Gotcha.
What did you do?
Wow.
He crit.
Yeah, you got a crit.
So Spirit Shroud gives me an extra 3d6. So when I crit, that attack does
Yeah.
14d6.
Jeez.
You
In fact, I might have
literally,
actually not rolled enough
you
dice.
literally slice him into pieces. Like he is fucking
God.
chunks on the ground.
Calamari.
Well cooked, chunks.
Smoking. Yeah, well cooked, smoking, radiated
Get your
chunks. You're so
tacos.
buffed as you hit him, you're like just cutting through him like a lightsaber.
Well, it looks like we all did really well.
It's that Metal Gear Revengeance. Time freezes for a second.
This guy sure does.
This guy falls into bits, and literally you could put him on a tray and just walk around with calamari. Calamari.
This looks like elk. It's calamari, trust me.
Why is it a pointy ear?
That's the calamari ear. Don't worry about it.
You seen a squid?
No elves taste
See
like
ya.
calamari.
This has a fingernail.
Sir, this is a fish taco stand. You need to calm down.
Okay.
So Wendy's.
All right, 3 for 3, right?
You guys are in free roleplay. Yeah, go for it.
Yay!
Target's been killed.
So
Yeah, Steve
about
took
that.
care of ours.
Yes. Target neutralized.
Yay! 2 out of 3.
What?
What are you waiting for?
The thing to teleport back.
We should kill it before it teleports away. Was I unclear? Listen, no one there.
You actually. I don't think you actually said. Really.
Seems
You
like
just
that.
said kill them.
Clear.
Okay, I was
Yeah, I'm
gonna
clear,
tell
guys. I know, Steve, right?
Yours got away. Well, Smote,
What?
you were supposed to make sure Toast didn't fuck this up.
No. Oh, no. Nuh-uh. No.
Toast, this is
Hello,
not the time
Captain.
for your embellished
Captain,
stories.
Captain, hello. Hello, Captain. This is Toast. Hello? Can you hear me, Captain?
Really, Toast, I can't believe.
Turns out they can fly.
Yeah, we didn't know they could fly. So we went to do the old levitate to eliminate, and wouldn't you know it, before he flew, and Smoot here did the old BD de force, and we had him stuck, and then we bound him to the earth, and then we realized we couldn't get through the BD force, and, well, he went all gling, 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 and disappeared.
That's
If-
what-
Like
getting
any
a-
I don't know where you are, Cross, but you can feel my glare.
Captain, I think I can feel your glare.
Well, there's nothing else. At least we chased it off, and it's not here.
I would like to officially put in the record that this was bad intelligence. If someone had told us the damn things could fly, we would have done something different. Just noting that. This was Toast, by the way. Love and kisses.
Do you?
That needs to make
Hey,
a charisma check
but-
to make us believe that it wasn't his fault.
You know what? Yeah, roll me a deception. You're not lying, but roll me a deception.
No, I'm laying it. Yeah, I'm not lying, but I'm really laying it on. Yeah. Deception or persuasion?
Strong, do you think that with enough
I think it's persuasion.
of a disguise that he could be a
It would be
convincing
persuading.
Tatiana?
You are trying to tell the truth. You're trying to persuade them of the truth. So that sounds fair.
Yeah.
I have a plan.
It is at a -1, by the way.
Oh, that's
Even better.
a 28.
Oh, okay.
Feeling very
So
deceptive.
instead of 29,
That's a very, very
I'm
good.
persuading you.
Look, we've all seen these before. The fact that they can fly is not news.
Never seen them before, Captain. Sorry.
That is true.
And technically still hasn't. Good point, Steve.
By the way, could you tell Steve I said hi?
He says hi.
Oh, well, good. Good.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Aww, sad emoji.
Alright, well, Bravaxis / Acelius know that we are onto them,
Thought we were friends.
and who knows what he's done.
Yes, you said they were serving drinks, and you had some of the drinks.
Yep, that's the next part I would prefer to handle sooner rather than later.
Yes.
We did see it.
As I'm in the tent, I'm scooping up his little bits and I'm putting it on a serving tray.
We did see them spit out tadpoles into the water.
right?
Hey, Captain, we have extra intel.
We saw them spit out tadpoles into the water.
The river near where we are right now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not another
Oh no.
parasitic infection.
It's probably not good.
That's really not good.
And depending on who all they serve,
I'm going to induce vomiting.
Okay.
A
Can
lot
you?
of vomiting.
Yeah,
Can you do that to yourself?
Yeah, you can do that.
let's stick his finger way.
I just stick my arm down my throat.
Your tail. I might
I
need
got a
to.
Ouroboros myself.
We'll be a con save,
I don't know.
right?
Can snakes actually throw up?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they threw up John Voight in Anaconda.
So am I trying to succeed or fail?
I'm trying to
Scientific
succeed.
improvement.
Yep.
Trying to succeed.
Yeah, but movie.
I got
It's in the
a
movie.
17 plus 2 and 19.
Yeah, 19. Without
Wow, this
much
changes a
effort,
lot.
you are able to make yourself vomit up without getting stuff on your clothes.
So you're saying I can defeat communism if I just fight one guy?
Yeah.
Rock it in!
You
As long as
accepted
it's
one
Dolph
drink from
Lundgren.
him and did drink that drink.
I did.
As you do, as you do
Dolph
vomit
Lundgren.
up and you kind of just look at your own vomit,
Never mind that he's
roll
not
me
from a
a
communist country. He's not
investigation
from a
check.
communist
Oh, god damn it.
Doesn't
He's the one
exist.
you have to beat in order
To
to
win.
defeat
Yeah.
communism.
Yeah, I thought so.
He's not a proponent.
Well, let's do a training montage. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
With
Easy
rustic things. Well,
You're looking at your own vomit and
stuff.
I'm gonna vomit again.
you're vomiting.
I went to
With
Detroit
the
then,
age,
don't I?
it takes you a while, but eventually you find one little squiggling thing that looks like a worm.
Oh, it was Phil. Oh, that's right.
Which
Just like it's very tiny.
Probably
Like you ever
not
seen a
much
baby worm before?
Yeah.
It looks like a baby worm.
That's going in my used potion
Bread
speed
tequila.
bottle.
Don't ask
Use
about the
potion
worm.
speed bottle. Okay.
And I'm gonna go find Strawman. Guess what, buddy?
what?
You're gonna need to puke.
But
A lot.
Steve,
Until you get one of these.
It starts talking.
Technically, he's already got one.
It has like these big, oversized anime eyes.
It's like the cutest Pixar
Hands
creation ever.
I don't have a lot of strength, but I am gonna punch you in the gut.
And that's how you break your hand, Captain.
Give me a strength check. Just give me a strength check.
Here's the worm say, "Wow."
A 13. That's very solid. Strom almost feels it.
now the funny thing is that I'm wearing the belt of giant strength.
Are you wearing that finally?
Yep.
Oh,
So it's like
Not even half of your strength.
you have a strength of like what 29?
29. Yeah.
Like you are in move. You between you and Smoot, it's just like you could almost carry a boat, like the whole boat.
25.
Yeah.
He's got a fucking
Mine
storm
is a
giant
number.
belt.
So you felt a breeze.
Yeah. Oh.
No.
You punch him, it was like punching concrete. It's like,
Give me squishy thing.
Banana machine, son.
Bring me Solo and the Wookiee.
I'll give you Solo and the Wookiee. Come on. Ooh,
so you're trying to get Strom to throw up.
play John Wayne.
Stop. Steve, tell him that he needs
Oh,
to
take you on, Pilgrim.
It's of vital importance.
Kidney thing.
He's over here.
I'm so over it.
I have eyes on both sides of my head.
Terrible vision.
You know where I'm looking. I mean, Steve does agree with you, Captain, but
Yeah,
Yay.
if you throw up more, you can drink more.
For it is the holy word of Steve.
okay, Steve, you go get me some more, and I'll work on throwing up. Okay, we're good.
I'll be back.
And then I'll
Look, for a level 21 hallucination, he is good.
yeah. I'll try to throw up.
Go ahead and give me
Steve
a
punches you in the gut.
Steve does it. Yes.
Steve,
I don't even do anything. I just throw up.
fuck it, with advantage, because you believe you're being helped.
With so is this
You
like,
receive the help action from your own illusion.
is this con?
Yeah, it's a Constitution save.
Oh my god.
That would be.
We might have to get more of this stuff if this is how
29.
good it works.
29. You vomit up obscene amounts of stuff. As you vomit up obscene amounts of stuff,
corn.
you do notice, Captain, inside of it is a little worm. You're able to find it right away. Hello. But as you look around, you look over to Steve, and Steve looks at you, and he looks back at his hands. He's like, "Something's wrong. I don't feel very well." And he just starts.
It's like bing bong from inside out.
I feel cold.
As the liquor leaves you, so does sobriety greet you.
I'll never forget you, Steve.
Always be
Steve's gone to join Stanley. Remember who you are.
Remember.
Oh, I love it. This is amazing.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyway,
Heaven has another angel out there tonight.
it really is a funeral.
Every time a bell rings, a hallucination gets his way.
Anyway, back to roleplay. You guys are in.
Next problem. We have no idea who all has one of these here.
Can we see it? Can we actually see it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there's a little white worm. It's a baby worm. It's very small.
They've been serving drinks, and it wasn't just to us.
I didn't take a drink from them.
And,
Me
nope.
neither.
Has anybody left, or is it still early enough in the night that it's still like dinner time? Like how late into the?
It's pretty late. Like you guys were doing all this near. Like it's. I'd say about half the guests have left so far.
Perhaps it's time to
Raise the alarm!
enact your authority as lord of your house.
To what command these monarchs not to leave the premises?
To at least get their attention.
Secure the building.
Raise the alarm. Cause panic. Chaos.
Preferably not.
We have our proof. We have some bodies. And I don't think any one of them is really all that keen to give up their self-control to these creatures.
Oh, if Scarlet was here, we could do brain surgery all night.
Well, I'm wondering what might kill these things if, say, we were to ingest something that wouldn't harm the drinker, but would maybe kill the worm.
I don't know if we'd have time for that kind of research.
He is a master. He's a alchemist.
I'll give you this.
We are master alchemists.
The Burmaster,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have you make. I'm gonna have
That's
you
a
make
very good point.
3 checks, right?
Bad.
Because right now you are brainstorming some stuff. Like, how the fuck can this be cured?
Yeah.
Give me. I would like an Arcana check.
Down.
I would like a
Invent Ipecac.
history check, and I would like a probably a alchemy check.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm good at 2 of those. Can I assist him in some way or other? Technically, I'm good at 3. You said Arcana, right? I'm proficient in.
The alchemy you,
Okay.
you could help with.
All right.
Because the other 2 are internal. Like he's putting together stuff.
All right. So first roll Arcana.
Only Steve were here to help him.
27.
He would know.
27. Okay. Noted.
Tis the holy
Here's
word.
Steve.
Second is
Steve's too
history.
Oh my god. You lied.
Not as good, but 24.
You lied.
Not as good being a 24. That's nuts. That's nuts.
And what would alchemy be?
Proficiency plus intelligence.
It's what- I don't see an alchemy skill.
It's just proficiency.
You just get your
you are
proficiency.
proficient.
It doesn't put the number on there, so it'd be whatever the same any of your other intelligence-based skills are.
Alright. Plus 6 or.
Your proficiency plus your int.
Your proficiency right now is a +6
So 6
alone,
plus 6.
So yeah.
I just want to be beside you.
I'm helping you. You have advantage on
Thank you for that. That'd be 18.
Hey, puppies.
18?
Give me
Plus
attention.
6.
You have your proficiency
Which
too.
is-
Yes.
Where's
Oh,
you're
it costs you
proficient.
ever get
This
it.
is not, yes, you have the
There's
brewmaster
somebody
master
like,
alchemy.
You do. It
You're
doesn't
perfect.
show on the
And
sheet.
a-
On Monday they'll fix that.
So it's
They're having a meeting.
Yeah,
24.
Okay, 24.
Okay.
Jesus, not a roll lower than 24. Okay, I'm going to give you this. Because of the breadth of knowledge you've had, the experience, you've seen these creatures before, you've probably at this point probably been racking your brain over the last couple months about these creatures.
And that worm keeps giving me bad ideas.
And since your character is such an avid reader, you probably read lore and history. Try to find maybe like fairy tales, alchemical knowledge, arcane knowledge about these, planar knowledge. Just like looking up books. You have a book of planar travel and stuff like that.
Just
One of your
invent
mathematics.
that.
Yeah.
We drink some.
I will say that your character at this point has been putting things together. And you come up with a thought. These are not a disease, but they're a parasite. You guys got to it early. The guests of the party have been drinking there for a while. It's probably too late. It's probably like in their brain at this point.
Surgery
But-
time!
But
Free clinic.
this parasite is psychically connected to the host. So you think if you kill whatever master brain is tying all these because you've read up on lore of like these creatures that are psychically connected, put together. They're part of a hive mind collective,
The worm.
and they themselves all really share. They're different minds, but they're all linked up. It's like a pyramid scheme of brain power, leading all the way up to the top of the pyramid. Right? You can work your way up the pyramid by getting enough
Get two
people under you.
That was gonna
Right?
get you.
And eventually you kind of go up. But always at the top of the pyramid is
Like a big.
the hive brain, which is currently Orcelius of the Deep. You think if you kill Orcelius of the Deep
This dude.
before these people turn, that they will not be turned into mind flayers.
This is good.
Great.
With those checks, would I be able to guesstimate how long that would take for them to gestate?
The gestation period is 2 months.
2 months.
After the first month, they start to go mad. As the mind flayers start assuming control. So you have a 30 days until they can act of their own free will. After that, slowly but surely, they'll start making decisions that aren't their own. Unconsciously.
Would that be so bad?
God, I gotta make, what would be the common sense? Who here is the most politically active character? At least politically minded?
Smoke.
Politically minded?
Yes,
Oh.
Smoot. I want you to make a history check.
Okay.
Sounds appropriate for politics.
There's precedent for this.
Oh, that's a nice word. Precedent.
I'm gonna use
Little
lucky.
tinny.
Go for it. You can use as many. You got 3 luckies
Yeah.
you can use in a day.
That's much
woody
better.
word with the lawn.
That is a 26 train.
26. Smoot, you are certain that
Can you go outside? Go
if these people find out that they are affected by this brain trust, yes, it will probably keep them out of their seats of power. It'll also cause chaos across the realms, especially amongst the allied factions. The alliance will fall apart. None of the compact members are here. If these people are taken out of power, it will cripple the alliance and turn the war.
Good.
You can still tell them if you want, but that is a probable effect. That all of the lead generals and leaders of countries and lords of bannermen, basically you'll be cutting a lot of heads off a lot of snakes. I'll give you another one. Someone give me an intelligence check. Who here is...
He's smart. He's a wizard.
He's done a check and he's done a check. You've done a check. You do a check. Give me an intelligence check.
He's not smart.
Give me
Only with
intelligence.
chips. Intelligence?
Actually, intelligence. Oh, if you have the eidetic memory feat or keen mind or whatever it is, I will.
If anyone
also
would not
Is
accept
Joel
my
mind-
toast.
Actually, I don't know if I do. I might have keen mind. I think I took it a while ago.
If you have keen mind, that might also help.
Let me double check.
If you have keen mind, actually, it's an automatic success for you.
That would be just-
Basically, this thing works like the
No, I have
thing we
skill
killed him
expert.
at.
Sorry,
Ah, okay.
my bad.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
This is to notice something.
Oh, with a -1, that's an 18.
18. There are members of the compact here,
Mm-hmm.
as well as the members of
Alliance?
the Exalted Empire of Feralis.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy paper towel or tissue.
None of those people, you notice, drank any of the special drinks all night, and you specifically saw them waving off the special drinks.
So from that, I would say I could gather that then members of the alliance are the ones who drank.
Members of the Alliance are probably the ones who drank, and it seems like the compact did it.
Oh, sure.
Is that what I just heard?
Ferellis and the compact.
Feralis hasn't joined the compact, but they are neutral. They pulled out.
So
their
yeah, I
alliance.
will relay this info after, since we've kind of discussed it.
To note, there you go. A little bit of a moral, political,
So
and social conundrum. for
Who's
everybody.
ready to upheave the world?
I was gonna say, so in a sense, we could choose a side to win. If we left this alone, the alliance would go mad. All the leaders of those countries would go insane. That would fall into chaos, and the compact could just move on in.
You don't mind, do you? Right? You're tired of the Empress.
And the
giving
compact
orders
is
to
on the
your
side of Faye.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't mean I
That's
want
right, okay.
the bad guys to take over the world.
family.
If it helps, Brovaxis is a member of the compact.
Okay, son of a bitch, no! We have to save these people! We have to save this world!
Pocket sand.
Just throw a pocket. That's what cures them!
Yep.
Done!
Yep.
Also, it occurs to me I need to go find Raina and make sure that.
Oh god. That'll light a fire under your ass.
Yeah,
Arena has been drinking.
I'm well aware. She's
She
done a
has
lot.
the cure.
Okay. I'll see. I want to roll to see if you've gotten to her in time.
Maybe if we send someone back in time to kill the son of the woman who did this to us.
I got Master Alchemy at this first. I'm gonna brew
Someone to
something
get
up,
rid of her,
hopefully
like-
that will make her puke.
Terminate
Okay.
her
Epicap
or
or whatever it's
exterminate her.
called.
I will allow you to make a con saving throw with her with advantage.
I don't know, something like
Let's
that.
pull up
Just
her
an idea.
sheet. She's got a sheet. Copy of the Enterprise.
Carl
Raina
Nelson's lawyer.
is somewhere.
Dear God.
Raina
Tell them I
Grundy.
apologize immediately.
Too late.
She has a +3 to Constitution.
Jumps out of his grave, starts strangling me.
Ooh, 21 total.
21. She's already pretty drunk. You pretty much just slip her like.
Don't phrase it like that.
A finger down her throat.
Anyway, you find a way to make her vomit a lot.
Make her Gag.
I got this new idea.
Serious.
That's your.
I'm into it. No.
I'm doing this for science.
Oh God. Anyway, you covertly are able to get her to gag somewhere off to the side.
Zarbuck will figure it out or he won't. Whatever.
Yeah. Zarbok, yeah, he's been drinking drinks all night. Yeah,
No one
so
cares.
yeah, no one cares.
Didn't even think about it.
with a new god. Anyway, okay, so that's the political conundrum you guys have leading into the night. So it's getting late. Next session, I need to know if you tell the guests or not. Keep in mind, if you tell the guests, you will essentially have crippled the alliance
They've already are going to be crippled in a month.
in a month, unless you guys find a way to. In 2 months, they will have fully turned. In 30 days, their minds will start to slowly turn. So you guys, the cure is killing Orcelius of the Deep. And you guys know now that this entire thing was orchestrated by Brovaxis, who is a member of the Compact.
So they had the Draco Lich kill the Rentisius, which is a great way to get all these people together. Which is great.
Plans within plans.
There
We
you
got
go.
a busy month or two ahead of us.
Yeah, you
well.
guys have a bunch of guys to kill and only so much time to kill.
Well, actually,
Hear me out, guys. There's one solution to this. The Lonely Mountain.
well, no. Speaking of which,
Rewind time.
speaking of which, Neil and I were talking about this earlier.
That's 2 groups in a row. Like, okay, the
What
cure
if
to this
we-
problem is so that we never did it.
Instead
We
of
looked this up too much.
Hear me out, guys. I think it's better for the world if we stay slaves on the boat to start with.
now hold on. So like I said, Neil and I were talking about this. What if we just left and became pirates instead?
That's good.
Just, I think it'd be an interesting idea. to
That
explore.
riveting discussion will have to happen on episode 142. Let me know over Facebook what your guys' final
And
decision
Spelljammer
is.
is coming out. We can get a really
And we
nice
will
show.
potentially fast forward to the next day, I assume.
Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe
Okay.
find another
And let me also know which bad guy you're going to fight,
up.
so I can make sure to have their sheets ready.
No, what
Yes.
would happen is we would take off.
The
And we'd cut
answer
to a
is
scene where
yes.
it's like
We're
a
inviting
stick
them.
into the side of the ship or
I
something.
love it.
Gonna
Next.
just ring a ding a bell. Everybody come and get some.
All right, that's it for episode 140.
Nostromo over.